The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Please. I want Barney to leave me alone. I had enough suffering. And I did what you told me to do. I did the Barney reaction on Friday night. I did it, and I posted it on YouTube because apparently Universal didn't take down the fucking video. You can see it on my channel. I put the link in the description down below this video. I did. And let me tell you something. By the time the movie was over, I lost it. I completely lost it on camera. I lost it. I was laughing maniacally. Like if I was like, it's hard. It's a hard movie to describe because it's one of those things where, yes, it's a Barney movie, but at the same time, like, it's so poorly fucking written. Like, some of it doesn't even make any sense. Like, for example, the fucking alien or whatever has basically the powers that are almost like the aliens in the Abyss. If you've ever seen the Abyss, the fucking the prediction, they're, showing the TV about how they're gonna go to fucking nuclear war and they're gonna put a wave on everybody if they don't if you don't calm down with the nuclear war shit. It's exactly what happens here, but it's about your dreams. So we only see one of the damn kids. Not even the other two get to see their dream sequences because they probably ran out of fucking money to do so. Ironically, also shot in Canada. It's an American production. Shot in Canada. Yeah, because we have to talk about that today. Aboat sounds better to me rather than Aboot. Aboat sounds better to me. That's the mother tongue thinks that Aboot sounds better than Aboat. So,
hey, it's what it is.
Well, at least I will say you took your punishment like a man, and that's all there is to be said. And you never hear me say that often about you being a man.
But the link is down below if you want to dare watch that shit as it is. And I have an edited version that I'm going in the works for that's going to be uploaded on David's channel here. That's going to be an edited version, cut down significantly, but it has like the best parts of it intact. You saw a troll in Central Park? Oh no.
Oh, I've heard it's horrible.
But guess what episode this is?
69, dude.
69.
Wow. How fitting.
I remember when R&R had episode 69. It's not a memorable one, but it was a 69th episode.
I mean, I just quoted Bill and Ted, man.
Yeah, Don Bluth, he was on some drugs.
Don
Bluth. That damn van or whatever in the fucking movie, smoking the joints. Yes, that's another thing I wanted to talk about today, because when we last left the air, something big happened.
Oh, it did.
The merger is finally complete. The Disney Plus and Hulu merger has happened. In fact, Disney Plus changed their whole layout and look. It's now more of like you know how the Disney Plus app usually looks blue? It's like this bluish green thing to incorporate the Hulu design into Hulu. Oh, son of a bitch. But this is a huge deal. So that means if you go to the Disney bundle.
Look, 69. That's what Victor did after seeing Barney's Great Dick Adventure.
No insults. No.
Oh,
But,
jeez.
No insults.
So the Hulu, to add Hulu on Disney Plus, you have to. I think it's for ads. If you want ads, if you don't mind ads, you pay $9.99. I believe without ads, it's $19.99. And if you already have Hulu and Disney Plus already, apparently it's already activated for you, and everything is set in stone there. So it's a great thing. You can watch Lost and Buffy and Angel and all those shows on Disney Plus now. Yes, you can. You could see the fucking naked woman who's deaf and the fucking fish fuck.
Somebody make a T-shirt of that.
And it's gonna be
Those are
selling
words
like
of poetry right there.
It's gonna be selling like hotcakes.
It's gonna be. Everybody's gonna see.
How do fish fornicate?
Don't ask me about that.
Mm.
Family Guy, yeah, that's also on there now. I checked.
Lucky there's a Family Guy.
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. I'm not a fan of that show. I'm gonna be completely
His
honest.
name is Bob Belcher, and he has a restaurant named Bob's Burgers.
Bob Bishop's Burgers.
So go away while I perform a CPR on a burger.
Archer, yes. Shogun.
CPR.
Whenever that new Alien TV show comes in, they'll do it. So
Archer.
blocked
We're
you,
not
but-
trying to change your perspective. No, yes you are. Yes you are, you little bitch. Like seriously.
The bear, yeah, the bear, but not like the bear, like what is a good bear that I can name?
Oh,
the Pooh, Blood
Hey
Honey
Nick, how you
2,
doing?
somehow got good reviews and maintained good reviews.
Lucky there's a Family Guy.
Not again.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 got good reviews. I can't believe this.
Let me see.
You know, it's
Where
so
is
sad.
it at right now?
You know, it's so
Let's see.
sad. Even Chayton gave it a good
Okay,
review.
not great reviews, but better. 52%.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Well,
you know, it's
my
so sad.
theory that it would stay a positive on Rotten Tomatoes has proven
it's-
false, but
You know
it's
what's so
still
sad?
higher than I thought it would be.
You know, it's so sad. Even Chayton liked the movies. I mean,
it's
no
cinema
surprise
at its
because he's
most
a
punk rock,
horror
apparently.
fanatic. You know.
Yeah, it's cinema at its most punk rock.
And
Oh,
apparently-
the average
Hold
is
on.
now 4.8. It was,
and it made money, I believe.
6.
It made money.
Hold on
It
a
made
second.
some
Hold on a second.
money.
It's a pooing time.
They apparently said that in the movie.
The greatest catchphrase to ever utter from the mouth, from the fuzzy pink lips of Winnie the Pooh.
Apparently, the directors have now stated that they want to make movies about Thor, not the superhero Thor, but the actual god Thor. And also copyrighted franchises such as Teletubbies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Powerpuff Girls.
They
You
want to
gotta
make films off of those.
Warner's gonna sue you for Powerpuff Girls. Paramount's gonna sue you for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teletubbies, I don't know who the fuck owns it now, but probably
PBS?
whoever owns it. No, PBS doesn't own it outright. They only aired it. They don't own it. The
But-
BBC, I believe, owns it.
Wait, the BBC?
Yes, the BBC.
What does it stand for?
The British Broadcasting Corporation, not the one you're thinking of. Fuck that.
What, big black cock?
Mm. Oh yeah, that fucking
Big
garbage
black
TV show.
cookie.
It's funny because I'll probably mention Diablo Cody sometime in this fucking review we're gonna
Diablo
do because I have not very
Cody?
nice thing to say about another movie that this movie's fucking plagiarized. Not this movie plagiarized, the other movie plagiarized. Damn it! Making mistakes. I'm making a mistake.
I made a mistake, y'all. Sorry. I made a mistake.
Yes, I did make a mistake, but you know what? At least we have the
fact that
fucking
you're
merger. That means that Lost is available on Disney Plus. So if you have both, you have the Disney bundle. You could watch that now.
I
or you
feel
can
like,
wait
you
till
know,
July 1st until it
I
comes
think-
on Netflix.
I think they'll all- I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like they might still keep their own app, but they'll still have a merged app with Disney.
Yes. I have a feeling. I think for the live TV stuff, the Hulu app is gonna stay, but for like all the VOD stuff, I think it's gonna go to Disney Plus. Like ultimately everything. I'm not like.
Or they'll
everything's
just
gonna
or they'll
go.
just keep both, VOD and live TV on Hulu, and then they'll have that alternative thing if they can't afford Hulu. They've always got Disney Plus.
Disney Plus a poo poo. No, that's not poo poo. But I'm just mixing up my words now. I mean, you can watch. Here's the thing about Hulu and Disney Plus, though. They have a lot of content, but here's the thing: they have almost all the alien movies. But here's the thing: here's what they have in terms of
You
alien.
mean the illegal alien movies?
Alien.
That's
So
what
they
I
have
said. The illegal alien movies.
Alien. No, you have Alien, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, AVP, and AVPR. No aliens?
They
And
don't
no,
wait. So there are no illegal aliens.
no. Shark Tale is on Disney Plus.
Wait,
Are you-
what?
My favorite
He
movie.
took his headset off. Hang on a second. Oh my god, I think William was lagging there for a minute.
Yeah, I need to refresh my page really bad.
Yeah, go
Give
ahead
me
and do that.
1 second.
Let's see.
I hate Shark
I was.
Tale.
Let's see. I was inventorying like some of our DVDs at the library, and I think I
Yeah, we can
saw
see
the
you.
Penguins of
Okay.
Madagascar movie, and it said from the studio that brought
But
you
yeah, Jordy, I'm just
Shrek
irritated.
and Shark Tale.
Yeah, wait.
They
What do
just
you
picked
mean?
those two movies.
Wait, hold on a second. What do you mean by irritated, William?
No, I'm just irritated because for the past few days, this Wi-Fi has been crapping out on me so bad in this man cave.
Is this why you couldn't be able to finish the movie?
He has
No,
the
no, no, no,
fucking
no, no.
disc. What are you talking about? He's touched the damn disc.
No,
Oh,
I'm
he has
talking
a
about,
dip. Okay.
I'm talking about like, just like browsing through the internet in general,
I
Banner
see.
just said to me.
By the way,
via the
speaking
forum,
of,
he said,
since we're talking about Hulu and Disney Plus, the merger, I think Hunter said something in the forum saying that he had to set up something for his parents, and as
he
soon
had to
as
set up, I guess.
and guess what?
whole
As soon as he sets it up, they immediately go for the History Channel.
Lost on Disney Plus. My favorite Disney character is Vincent the dog. But you don't fuck with Vincent though. You don't. He still has a point. You don't fuck with Vincent.
Vincent
You
is
do not fuck
actually
with him.
Vincent's
no,
the
you
only
don't. He's cute as hell.
Vincent's the only kind of dog that never seems to be aggressive in the show.
Of course not.
He's never
good
once
boy.
He's
Yeah,
never
he-
once shown to bite anybody, to attack anybody. He's just,
Although he
there.
was being obnoxious early on whenever he was fucking. I think it was the boars that got fucking irritated.
Oh,
Ruff, ruff, ruff. What are you
yeah.
saying, Vincent? Ruff, ruff. It's the fucking boars.
Oh, the boars.
The boys.
The balls.
I wonder if one of the boars was named, Puma.
I didn't block you. That was for sure. None of us.
Puma.
Puma.
Let's see.
Okay.
Puma.
Yeah. So they used to watch a lot of it in Hulu. They don't have access. They can't access it. It's one of the channels we didn't have access to.
Oh my god! Just wait. I bet they'll probably do a Lion King horror spinoff.
Oh, don't give them any good ideas. Don't give them any.
It's
ideas.
gonna happen, guys.
I'm just saying.
Just don't act surprised if I'm right, because they will do it just to mess with our childhood.
I was right.
Only thing is, I wonder who would be the main antagonist of the horror thing. Would it be Timon, Pumbaa, or will it be Simba?
No,
Whatever.
We imagine
Barney
that.
horror spinoff.
No,
Imagine that.
horror spinoff of Barney.
Also,
No.
what up, Nick?
What's going on, Nick?
I was initially thinking about the movie. Imagine that. We know with Eddie Murphy and the stupid blanket.
Eddie
oh my
Murphy?
God! I want my cougar. I want my cougar.
I actually I actually wouldn't mind Eddie Murphy in a horror film, but the thing is, it just doesn't fit well.
Yeah, like this would be Jordy if he were to predict any entries that's gonna happen in this universe.
I was right. I knew it from
Wait. What was that? Was that from last night?
No. It was like it was like a very old the Dicks episode where Gary was like, I forgot what happened there. Like it's been a while since I've actually watched that series.
The Flex of the Dicks era?
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't be burping too much. I mean, after all, we know how
Trust
William
me, I'm
feels
not gonna
about
burp
it.
as much as you last week. I'm not.
Dude, my burps are actually hilarious.
Oh, and look what happened to me.
You're like,
so bad.
Jordy, shut up. You're like that introduction to Smosh videos. Like, shut up.
Oh my God. It's funny you said Smosh because I was actually watching some of these old like Smosh videos, and I was watching one of these like if blank were real videos. It was like, can you imagine how stupid it would be if these movies were actually realistic?
I actually love watching
Smosh,
Pokemon
like,
in real life.
I
actually
middle
like watching
school,
Pokemon
baby.
in real life with those guys.
So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I don't know who to fucking toss it to. I guess since Jordy went last, he got irritated by everybody. He could go first.
Okay, good.
I was talking too much.
So I don't know which one to pick because whatever I talk about tonight, I will save the other one for Rant and Rave this Thursday. So
tic-tac-toe with it. You'll figure it out.
tic-tac-toe, y'all. Okay, one of them is I'm either gonna rant about Keemstar faking his death yesterday as an April Fool's joke, or I want to talk about CM Punk's side of the story for what happened last year that led to his release, after All In. So, which one do you guys think I should use for tonight and save for Thursday?
I don't know. You ask the audience. We got to use ask an audience.
Poll the.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Poll the audience.
I like to poll the herd.
Oh my God, Tanner just reminded.
I saw it.
No. We are not doing Smosh the movie. Fuck that shit.
You can do that on your own time.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not wasting my fucking time.
I mean, to be honest with you, that movie, that was forced. Okay, let's be real.
Corporate manufactured bullshit.
Okay, that's funny.
That's what I mean. It was made by force. I mean, I don't think they ever had.
It was made by the Force. The Force actually made.
I don't think Anthony or Ian ever.
With nobody.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think even Anthony or Ian ever had any say of how to do the movie because, I mean, it didn't look like their movie.
It looked, yeah. Jose said CM Punk, but I see absolutely nobody else saying what they want to see. So I guess they're just about as indifferent as I am.
All right. If you want me to talk about, the Keemstar thing yesterday, just say Keemstar. If you want me to talk about CM Punk's side of the story, what led to his release in AEW last year, just say CM Punk.
Star.
Now you're cheating.
Oh, I'm cheating.
Well, he'd have to use alt accounts in order to cheat.
I don't have enough time for that.
I can't set up 30 accounts just like that.
I create fake accounts and I keep telling Jordy to do a topic that he doesn't even have. Some random topic that he hasn't even said.
And then Jordy would go "Stop ganging up on me." Oh, 2 for CM Punk. I only see 2 for CM Punk.
Oh, everybody's saying CM Punk.
I guess they want to see. They want to see Keemstar.
Okay, they want me to talk about CM Punk and his side of the story from last year. Okay. Give me a minute, okay?
He muted himself. So okay, here we go. We have to make time now. I don't know what we're gonna do.
All right, so let me go ahead, pull this up. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Boop.
WrestleZone, and AEW. Okay. So this comes from WrestleZone.com, my favorite source for wrestling news. CM Punk says he quit AEW at All In, opens up about Jack Perry incident. CM Punk shares his side of the backstage incident at AEW All In that led to his termination from the company. Speaking with Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour, CM Punk was asked about Jack Perry's real glass line at AEW All In, which led to their infamous confrontation. I was in my locker room. Helwani asks if he feels that was directed at him. Yes, it obviously was directed at me, CM Punk said. There's all these rumors about NDAs. There's a big difference between not allowed to talk about some shit or just not wanting to talk about some shit. I don't necessarily want to litigate this again. And CM Punk asked to be let go before AEW Collision. CM Punk went on to open up about how he asked for his release before AEW Collision launched. He then recalled the incident with Jack Perry. Tony's big idea was separate show. We're going to separate everybody. I said that'll never work. Just let me go. Just get me out of here. Just pay me my money. Punk said. I've already been off TV. I hurt this arm. Just get me out of here. No, I can't let you go. Why? Just let me go. Who cares? It's best. These guys don't want me here. This isn't a real business. This isn't a real business. This isn't a business predicted on making money, drawing money, selling tickets, doing business. It's not what it's sold to me as. No, can't let you go. I'm going to do this new show. Then the second day we have the show, I'm sitting in catering, minding my own business, and Tony Schiavone comes and gets me. He's like, hey, I really need your help. I was like, what? He's like, Jack is cussing me out. And he's cussed out Mike Pinsiri, and he cussed out Daryl from production, and he's cussing out the doctor right now. I was immediately like, dude isn't supposed to be here. CM Punk on initial incident with Jack Perry. CM Punk continued by describing how he handled the incident with Jack Perry, and he did not think that would be a problem. I was told people are getting separated, so there's not problems, and you don't want me involved in this, CM Punk said. Just like everything else I've explained before, y'all need to handle this. Because if you don't, I'm going to handle it, and you're not going to like the way I handle it. Prophetic words. He's begging me. He drags me out of catering. I go up. Hook and Jackie are doing an angle. I don't know anything about Jack going on vacation. All I know is there's a litany of people that they work one day a week and they don't want to. They want to show up and wrestle and then film vignettes and then sit at home for 4 weeks. Great. Not my company. Do what you want, but not on my show. That was my attitude. I did. Tony, do you really want me doing this? Yeah, I walked up to Jack and he was sitting in a rental car. What he wanted to do was smash the window of the rental car with a pipe. I was just like, it's a rental car. I very politely, because I like Jack, I was just like, Doc's told you no, Daryl's told you no, Mike's told you no, Shivani's told you no, and now I have to tell you no. Apparently you've cussed them all out, so I'm telling you no. We don't do that here. You want to do this, go to Wednesday and do it. He has no problem. He said, cool. He said, okay, I thought it was really cool, a really cool idea. I said it might be, but this is a rental car. The boys rent it for the boys. You're going to smash the window of a rental car and you're going to return it with no window. Now, National Budget Hurts is going to be like, don't rent cars to pro wrestlers anymore. This is a thing that's happened. So I wasn't trying to throw my weight around. I wasn't like, this is my show. I was just like, this is fucking dumb. He wanted to do it so he didn't have to fly back to Canada. Sorry, man. We're privileged to be in this business. We're privileged to do this for a living. I get it. I used to be that kid that was like young and I wanted to do it, but there's a safe way to do it. I politely explained that to him. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't cuss at him. I was just like, we don't do that here. This is Saturday. It's a different show. You want to do stuff like this, do it on Wednesday. That was it. I didn't think there was going to be a problem. He obviously took something very business-minded, very personally, and that's fine because I've done that before too, but it's very much who he's friends with. Shit never got squashed. Nobody's in charge, and it turned into what it turned into.
Wow.
CM
Fucking
Punk on All
Jack
In.
Perry, you're a piece of fucking asshole, dog shit motherfucker.
But here's the okay. So CM Punk on All In incident with Jack Perry. CM Punk then recalled what happened backstage with Jack Perry at AEW All In. I went to Tony Khan and I was like, please handle that, please. CM Punk said, he was like, what do you want me to do? I was like, I'm not telling you what to do. Just be the boss, please. I'm tired of this shit. I told you this was a mistake. I told you separate shows wasn't going to work. And now we're all here. Please handle it, because if you don't, you're not going to like the way I handle it. Helwani asked if Khan handled it. No. Helwani asks if Punk did. Yeah. Jack came back from his match. I was the best match.
Tony Khan's not a fucking leader. It's a fucking chicken shit bullshit.
I'm sitting there. I got people with me. I got a lot of friends who work there, and I wish them all well. I walk up to him, and I'm just like, Jack, why do you insist on doing this dumb internet shit on TV? He's just like, if you got a problem about it, then do something about it. I was just like, come on, man. I would fucking kill you. What are we doing? Sometimes it's like, sometimes it's like, can't let you get close. You know, I thought I was doing the responsible thing. I didn't punch anybody. I just choked somebody a little bit. Samoa Joe was there, told me to stop. Then I quit. I turned to Tony and I said, this place is a fucking joke, man. You're a clown. I quit. I went to my room, and then Joe and Jerry Lynn came and got me, and they're like, let's just go out there and kill it. I was just too fired up, and I'm fired up now, and I'm probably going to regret talking about all this but that's what happened. CM Punk then stated that he stayed for a bit and watched some of the show, but he left when he felt like it would make security's job easier. Punk stated that he went back to his hotel room. When asked whether he talked to Khan officially, he say he was done. Punk said he did not, as they did not speak after All In. CM Punk on Tony Khan saying he feared for his life.
Oh, fucking pussy motherfucker.
CM Punk was then asked about Tony Khan saying he feared for his life during the backstage incident with Punk at AEW All In. I can't tell you what Tony felt or what he was thinking, but I never did anything that would make him fear for his life, Punk said. He's who he is. Helwani asked if he felt like his reputation was being slandered. Of course, there was a concerted effort to slander me and try to ruin my character and stuff like that. That's kind of the genesis of all the drama. Don't do that. Why are you doing that to a guy that works for your company? Why are you lying? Why are you spreading rumors and lies and bullshit about your top guy? It doesn't make any sense. You're only hurting yourself. I don't really know. It's an unfortunate situation. I have a lot of friends there. There's a lot of good people that work there. I hope they continue to get paid, and I wish them well. And that's it.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Tony Khan's not a fucking leader. He's a fucking whoop. He's a wimpy kid. He's like Greg fucking Heffley.
He's not. He's not a true leader. He's not a real boss. He's just a child.
He's a fucking
he's just a child in a man's body.
A man-child, perfect.
That too, but then again. So let it be known, CM Punk, all he did was just try to, do what he could do to help, and he gets to be the scapegoat.
Absolutely, the scapegoat, of course.
So as far as I'm concerned, I'd say I'm with CM Punk all the way, because I'm not going to support someone who says they fear for their life all because of a backstage incident. If you can't handle this business, like, you know, and not understand that there's going to be,
get out of the universe.
if you can't handle being in a business where there's going to be fights, then I'm sorry, you're not cut out for running a company or a business.
That is just like, what were you thinking? That is just.
I think I'll tell you what I think he did.
Gosh.
He fired the wrong guy.
Yeah.
And I think,
He did.
but you know what? Like I said before, and I'll say it again, because of the backstage incident involved, the both of them, they should have both gotten suspended. Punk should never got fired. In fact, if anything, I think Jack Perry should be fired because he actually talked shit about AEW not too long ago.
This was just one of those things where, yeah, Tony Khan's not a fucking leader.
In fact, he lost his cash cow and his ratings drawer.
His ratings draw, and now he's still busy because he's playing with Daddy's Money. So he's a nepo. He's a borderline nepo. He's a nepo.
Pretty much,
baby.
But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. What else do you guys think of this before we move on to the
Tony
next
Khan
guy?
sucks, and also what's his name? Jack Perry. He sucks too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm so out of the, like, just the wrestling loop and everything, but
same here.
But at the same time, I'm like, I'm gonna obviously be on the side of the performer in this because just people in like executive decisions, they're just all assholes.
Well, yeah, David
True.
Slump.
William,
I'm with Jared on this.
you're pulling.
But
it in
that's
for hockey, okay?
insane.
That is, it's fucking insane. It was just like, what?
So
the
William
fuck?
pulls an Andrew Hawking saying, "I'm with that guy. I'm with that guy."
I'm with that guy.
That guy. I'm with that guy.
Oh, gee. I knew you'd say something like that.
Well, since he wants to do that, I want him to go next after me because I'm done.
Wait, who wants to go?
Who?
I want William to go next.
It's my decision, but okay.
I'm like,
Now I'll be muted for a while because I gotta get something situated. But yeah, I'll still be on the panel.
Okay.
so I don't know what to do for like my topic beforehand, but I'm gonna try.
Fucking voting. There, you have to decide on your own hands. You're a big boy. You can make your own decisions.
Well, I do have another list, and
A list.
it is the top 10 best practical effects in horror movies.
Best
Oh,
practical effects in is this Watch Mojo?
Yes.
Shoot me.
I mean, this could go
American
either
Werewolf
way.
in London. It's probably going to be like
Fucking-
number one.
Fucking this is what happened. This is what Watch Mojo. How long has it been since we've done Watch Mojo list? How long has it been?
I don't know, probably like 6 episodes, I guess.
Good God, there must be like this right now.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
Too much for you?
Ren and Stimpy. Oh God.
John K's a piece of shit. Just saying that for a record.
Yep. You know me when it comes to practical effects in horror movies. They could be some of the best shit in horror movies. They could be like
what movie? The Thing, prequel, remake, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm calling it a remake. The CGI.
Number 10 is Bruce the shark from Jaws.
Bruce. His name is Bruce. Fish are friends, not food.
Oh,
Isn't that Sharkify Nemo's name, Bruce?
Yes.
I thought so.
but yeah, it's really crazy on how Steven Spielberg was able to like.
Here's the thing: they barely showed the damn shark.
Yeah, because it didn't.
So I don't know why it's even on this list.
It wouldn't even like work
wouldn't even
properly,
work.
but
Why
yet
would-
it's
why
still.
Why did it?
But
But
it's,
yet it's still like.
yeah, it's also
pretty
too they
good.
he had a lot of production trouble on the set, and that's why, like Victor said, they showed the shark in the second half
Mm-hmm.
when they're on the boat, the orca,
Boat.
The boat.
The orca boat.
orca, and not, orca. and we're not talking about
Aboot.
Willie.
The movie Orca? Oh, gotta be kidding me. Ugh.
There's a movie called Orca.
Yes,
Yes,
I believe it's a killer whale. It's about a killer whale or
Oh
something.
my god.
Yeah, I literally thought about it. Yeah. Number
Yeah.
9 is the digestion death from the Blob, not the original.
The
just
remake?
The
Yes.
Frank Darabont,
crazy
Kurt
ass
Russell
violent
version?
remake.
Yeah,
I've seen it, but I haven't seen it. Like, I don't remember anything from it.
I
I don't
believe
remember
it.
anything from it.
I believe it was the kill where the Blob was like hanging on the ceiling, and then it drops onto that one guy, and you can see like the effects in that movie. Oh my god, it was
It's been
horrifying.
a while since I've seen it.
I hear
mean,
that's
not
an
been a while, but-
extremely gross movie.
But when I remember, it is kind of brutal compared to the original. That movie is pretty brutal.
And there's even a kill that involves a sink.
I don't remember any.
Dude,
There's a
You haven't-
there's a kill that involves
Wow.
a sink in a movie called Wish Upon.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god, with the old guy in the bathtub. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about oh shit. Sherilyn Fenn with the garbage disposal.
Okay, Jose says, roll me as the Blob.
Oh, there you go. If it was everything and the kitchen sink, that's
He would be like,
funny.
fuck you.
Oh my god. Ugh, stretch. Continue.
Number 8 is Chucky from the original Child's
No
Play.
shit. No shit. Chucky has to be on here, and they're still using him practically for the TV show. They're still.
Hello, Andy.
Oh no, I would think of Child's Play 2, where.
Oh my gosh.
Eat dirt, Tommy.
Oh my god. That I've only seen the original.
The original, is a classic, and I like the 2. I've seen half of it. 3 haven't seen, but I want to see it eventually, even though I heard it's not that great, because you know who directed it? Jack Bender. Does that name sound familiar? Oh yeah, he directed several episodes of Lost.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
he directed Child's Play 3.
Oh my
I shit you
gosh.
not, you can look it up. He directed it.
Oh my gosh. Number 7 is a movie that I've actually heard of. It's a movie called Society from 1989.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
I
It's
think-
from the guy who produced
Reanimator.
Reanimator. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great movie too.
I heard that movie is fucking brutal.
That's what I've heard too. But okay, I'll move it on. Number 6, I agree with this pick right here. It is Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, is it my favorite Sam Raimi movie other than Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2 is my favorite. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow.
I guess it's
Swallow
funny
this.
because I think I like Sam Raimi as a horror filmmaker, but I think I prefer him when he does other things. Like Darkman is amazing. A Simple Plan is also really fucking good too. If you haven't seen that, I've never seen his baseball movie though. I heard it was not that great.
What
That
really
one baseball
got
movie he did with Kevin Costner.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
The unofficial
Okay.
Kevin Costner baseball trilogy.
Yeah.
what really got to me was how the villain struck his neck like towards the end. I was like, holy shit, that is great practical effects. Like, I'll swallow your soul. Your soul.
Drag Me to Hell. Why the fuck is that not on there? Unless they use CGI in that movie. I'm pretty sure they don't. Or if they do, it's very minimal.
I mean, did they like? Well, I don't know how much practical effects was used in Drag Me to Hell.
I
don't
don't
know
know.
how-
But the scene where spoiler alert for the end of the fucking movie, where she goes to hell, that's clearly fucking CGI. That's very clearly CGI.
Number
So,
5, Glenn's death from the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Glenstead. Is that
De-
the scene
Glenn's
with
death.
Johnny
Glenn's
Depp?
death.
Huh?
Where he got sucked into that bed.
Oh yeah, it's the Johnny Depp kill. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depp kill.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a memorable scene.
And then Tim Burton was like, "Oh, I gotta cast that guy one day."
Oh, God. Don't remind me of that.
We'll give you scissors for hands.
And I'll make you play Ed Wood.
Oh,
You'll be playing 2 Eds.
yeah, that kill right there is like
Edward
literally the most
Scissorhands and
memorable
Ed
one.
Wood Scissorhands.
Yeah, like the way they were able to pull that kill in the original Nightmare on Elm Street, I had no idea how they were able to do it, but they did.
It's other than New Nightmare, I think the first one is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But again, that's because I haven't seen Dream Warriors. That's only because I haven't seen Dream Warriors. Okay, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's a great one too. Number 4 is the iconic chest burster from Alien.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Although I would argue the practical effects in Aliens is better, but then again, it's an action movie. It's not a horror film.
Yeah. There's even like this clip of Spaceballs where they were like doing "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey."
Oh my god, fucking Michigan J Frog, Jesus Christ!
When we get to Spaceballs,
at least it's not Son of the Mask and how they did it. Oh my god,
No.
fucking CGI baby.
and this, let's not forget about the CGI dog.
Yep.
Yep.
That happened.
It did. It did. Number 3 is The Fly. David Cronenberg
Oh, yeah.
version.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now
It
that's
got
a
an
gross
Oscar
movie.
nomination.
Uh-huh.
David Cronenberg's body horror. I like The Fly. And
I do too.
does A History of Violence count? No, that's not a horror film.
I mean, the only
It's
David
brutal, though, if
Cronenberg
you've
film
seen A
I
History
have
of
seen is
Violence.
The Fly. I need to
Although
see.
I think, The Fly is my favorite. History of Violence is my second favorite. But no, again, it's not body horror, but
Same.
I haven't seen enough of David Cronenberg's work to kind of I haven't seen Crash.
Oh my god. What about Eastern Promises?
I haven't seen Easter. Wait, no, I take that back. I've seen half an hour of it. I wasn't in the mood to right mood to watch it though, so I turned it
I
off.
think at least Eastern Promises would probably be more up your alley, just because it's more conventional.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to sit through whatever the fuck his last movie was. Was it Crimes of the Future? I don't want to sit through that shit.
Yeah, number 2 is looks like number 2 is An American Werewolf in London, the transformation
Number
sequence.
2?
I was pretty
Not
close.
Number 1?
Yeah, but
Jesus, what is number 1 then?
from start to finish, let me say this. From start to finish though, everything about that transformation sequence is perfect. It is like my favorite werewolf film ever, and it'll never be
The
topped.
one we're about to review is my favorite werewolf film.
You haven't seen An American Werewolf in London?
I have, but it's been so many years.
I love
I
that.
remember when I watched it on TV, and Ma was trying to say, "Oh no, we gotta change the channel because they were going. It's the scene where they go into the porno theater." I'm just like,
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. What?
it was awkward.
Oh man, he's frozen.
You are fucking frozen. Oh no, he lost it.
Well, he was talking to somebody off.
Sorry, that was my mom. But yeah, that's my favorite werewolf film. And is it my favorite John Landis movie other than The Blues Brothers?
John Landis. Let's see what he directed. Trading Places. I like that movie. I will never.
I like
Twilight
his.
Zone, the movie.
I like
That's
his directing in the Twilight Zone
No,
movie.
shut the fuck up. Shut the
Oh,
fuck
be
up.
quiet. But then again,
You
screw that guy
sadistic
for what
bastard.
he
I
did.
thought I was sadistic. Jesus
But then again,
Christ.
but then again, screw the guy for what he did.
Screw him. I mean, he killed 3 fucking actors. 2 of which weren't approved to be on the set. So, fuck him. Animal House, I've never seen.
Me neither.
Coming to America, I've seen bits and pieces of. He's done a lot of great comedies. But, American Werewolf in London is his first. I mean, there's comedic elements to it too, I think, But other than that, anyway.
Yeah, and number 1 is all of it for John Carson.
What was that?
John. It almost sounded like he said John Carter.
I said John Carpenter.
John Carter.
You're gonna make me think of that movie right now. Wait. John Carter
Honestly,
did the body horror for that too.
If number one was John Carter, this would be the best list ever.
It would be the best horror movie of all time.
John Carter is a horror film.
But yeah, number one is the thing. 1982. There you go.
What? You're getting your stuttering is so bad I couldn't even understand half of what you just said. Oh god, he's real frozen now.
Oh god.
He's fucking.
I'm gonna refresh my page again.
Okay.
Hold
God.
on.
I didn't think it was
Hold
that
on.
bad. Alex triggered about John Carter. Yes, he would be. If he was here, he absolutely would be triggered by John Carter. Are you kidding me?
Oh my. That's like the second time in a row now.
Anyway.
Well, you sound better now.
But yeah, number one is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Well, yeah, it deserves to be because some of
Yeah.
the shit that happens in that movie, it looks absolutely phenomenal.
It's my number 10th favorite film of all time.
Although I'm more partial. Shit, I don't know if I'm partial to Halloween more than The Thing. I don't know. I have to think about it.
But yeah, although I do have a couple that could have been on there for honorables. You said Drag Me to Hell, right, Victor?
Yes.
That could have been on there. What about James Gunn's Slither? You ever seen
I've
it?
never seen it.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, I
great.
haven't seen it either.
That's a great one. How? Oh, got one. The Descent.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah,
Scary. That is a scary movie.
scary shit with those.
Ooh,
And,
scary.
What was?
Especially to see with the fucking where you see the perspective via the camera, with the fucking night vision bullshit. Oh my god, that shit's fucking horrifying.
Dude, right when you got to the cave, I was like literally on the edge of my seat throughout the entire time.
I know who killed me for practical effects.
Oh my god! Sorry, you asshole.
House of Wax.
Okay, now you're like you're pushing it.
I know who killed me. What visual effects?
Yeah, what practical effects in that?
Sword is only speaking truths.
What, the strip club scenes? Because I think Lindsay Lohan had a no nudity clause. No?
Oh my god. Tennis says something in the film for it.
Oh no, what the fuck?
John Carter has terrific practical effects, but you know what movie really gets lost in the practical effects discussion? Mars Needs Moms.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my
Mars
God.
Needs
No.
Moms.
And even better. Even the room had great effects. I mean, the sound of those chickens were so realistic. It was Chicken Run 2 before Chicken Run 2.
Oh my, for fuck's sake. They already made Chicken Run 2.
They already did.
Oh my god. Any other practical effects that come to mind? Oh, Scream. Okay, no. The Scream with the fucking, Casey. Their stomach all out and shit after she gets hanged. That. In the opening scene of Scream. Hello?
Yeah.
Same thing with her boyfriend with the fucking guts and shit.
Yeah.
Troll 2.
Oh my god. They're eating her. They're gonna eat me.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, I got another one. It was the vomit scene from The Exorcist.
Oh, yikes. Or better yet, the scene where she stabs herself with the
Yeah, that.
That shit is like the most graphic part of the movie, which is saying a lot because it's a pretty graphic movie. But
Oh yeah. Oh.
yeah, The Exorcist, better than The Exorcist Believer, that's for sure.
Oh, fuck that movie.
David Gordon Green. Well, how have the mighty have fallen?
Oh, how can they forget this one? The original Poltergeist.
Yeah. What about
With the-
Gremlins?
With the that too.
With the Gremlins, you look Gizmo, he's so cute.
All right, I'm back.
Hey.
Gizmo's so cute.
So who's on? So whose topic is it now?
Oh my god.
he was going over his stuff.
Speaking of Dream Warriors, that shouldn't be on there.
But whose topic is it?
It's Williams.
Me.
It hasn't. Nobody went to their topic after I've been gone.
He went through his top. He's going.
We
through
actually just been sitting here waiting for you. Nah. In silence.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh wait, that's not a horror film.
Evil Dead, the remake.
Well, to
Yeah,
be
that's
fair,
true.
if you look at the skeletons and the way how they move, like the undead, I mean,
It can be spooky.
I know, but it's not a horror film.
Dead
it could
Alive.
be.
Where is
It
that?
was scary.
It
for
Dead
me.
Alive.
It
you know
could
what?
be
Fuck it.
spook-
Put bad taste on there. Piss
It
off.
could be. It could be.
Bad taste.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna disappear for just a second. I need to text my dad on my phone.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay, no
okay, take
worries.
your time.
No worries, Jared. But yeah, bad taste. That movie is ridiculous, but that's good.
What were you
Shit.
doing with your gun, Jordy? Releasing your virginity in the backyard.
Stop stalking me, Ben.
Oh my god.
Stop!
And I'm done.
Oh, I mean, I would try to go, but I'm
And-
waiting for Jared to come back. I have to.
Yeah,
fucking-
I'm almost done. There.
He invisible. He's more invisible.
There
than
I
the
am.
Invisible man. Okay. I guess I wasn't sure when I was going to get my ass up first. What I was gonna go over when I when I was gonna go over in terms of like the topics, but since my package came in the mail today, I guess I'll go over my brief movie haul that I did. One Blu-ray I got from eBay came in yesterday, and then 3 I got from Kino Lorber's website because the Kino sale is going on right now. So I decided to take advantage of that. It's like these are I don't. It's not the first Kino Blu-rays, like the first stuff I've ever bought from Kino. I have 2 other Blu-rays. The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox and was it Veronica Guerin? I think that's what it was. The Joel Schumacher movie. I got those on Blu-ray a long time ago from Hamilton Book. So these are the first 4Ks I have for Kino. But I'm gonna start off with the Soul Blu-ray that I got in the mail from eBay yesterday. Unfortunately, it's not much news because it's the movie we're about to review today.
No.
Yeah. Well,
And there's no
speaking of
slip
which-
on this one because I refuse to pay fucking $50 for this. I refuse to pay $50 for a movie just to have a fucking slip cover. So yeah, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. $14 brand new factory seal without the slip. I was like, fuck it. I was like, fine, I'll buy it. I want to have it in my collection anyway, and this was a perfect opportunity. I literally the day, like seconds after I got off the air last week, that's when I ordered this, and it came in yesterday. So,
Nice.
and I watched the movie today for a rewatch via this Blu-ray. And I'm not going to talk about the film now. Obviously, I'm going to wait, but I'm going to say the picture quality does look pretty good for what it is. On streaming and on the Blu-ray, it's going to look very similar because I have a strange feeling this was shot on 16 millimeter. It looks grainy. It looks grainy. If you notice, you stream it or you go here, it's a little grainy at times. I think maybe it is 35 millimeter and they just didn't restore it fully, but it looked fine. It looked
Yeah.
fine. It looked fine for a blue. It's not like an up-converted DVD or anything, which I was worried this was going to be. Like a shitty up-converted
All right,
DVD.
what did you
So-
send me now, Jose?
There's a lot of filmic elements. You see like film debris and stuff all over this print, like film debris. So
Okay.
I'm going to talk about the film later, obviously. I'm going to talk about it later, obviously.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Look at this.
I forgot.
That's
Because
great.
when you take this out, Blu-ray and DVD, Blu-ray on the left, DVD on the right, there's fucking
Bailey.
take it out, the DVD. It has reversible cover art, but I
Oh.
actually since I don't have the slipcover, I'm gonna keep it as is now, as it stands now. I think William had it reversed, I think. Don't quote me on that. And he froze, so I can't even ask.
Yeah. Man, look at that face.
Take a picture of that. Look at that. Ginger. She's blonde, ain't she?
Well, in Aquaman, she red.
But yeah, so yeah, what happened, William? What happened? Oh no!
Oh, he's still froze. Oh,
wait,
no!
wait.
He's buffering now.
What oh my god, did William go to Iraq? Oh no. Oh no, we're fucked now. Oh
Well,
my
there-
god, there's two
well-
of you.
Oh my god.
We're fucked now, baby. Did William go to
Well,
Iraq? Is that
we're
something
boned.
What?
Dude. I don't know about the context of that, but yeah, like I said, got this on Blu-ray, looks good. There's a lot of special features on this. I was shocked
my
about how many there were, but I'll talk about the movie, but that's not the thing I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm going to talk about the Kino shit, the Kino stuff. And by the way, for those who are unaware about the Kino sale, their sales are often very good. The 4Ks, as long as they're not a new release, if they're a new release, they're regular price. Like say for example, the Manchurian Candidate, the remake with Denzel Washington, that came out through Kino recently, like a couple of weeks ago. That is still full price. In the next sale, it will go down to the sale price. But most of these are from the sale price, which is usually the sale prices are $18 for a 4K.
Hey,
$18.
William, check out the form.
That's
Oh
not bad.
God, again? You gotta be kidding me!
Oh,
Is he that
fuck
fucking
this
poison?
internet. Fuck it.
Oh my God!
Gosh. That's gonna be a new world record.
I
Oh
was
my-
just telling you to check the form, William.
All right. What do you
This
got?
is just one of those things. This is just one of those
Oh
things.
my god. Did you do this, Jordy?
No, that's not me. That was Tanner.
Oh my god, Tanner, you butthole.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
That's the one that we told him to screen cap.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
As I was saying, the 4Ks, the 4Ks, the newer 4, like the 4Ks usually are $17.99. Oh, I got one of these for $16.99 actually. So let's go on with the items I got. I haven't opened them yet, so they're still factory sealed. The first one is the main one that I wanted to get. This is the main one. This came out earlier this year in January, and I was like, you know what? I want to get this on 4K because I'm gonna watch it for the picture quality. It's one of my favorite comedy movies of all time. I figured like this has a very shitty release on Blu-ray, so I'm like, this 4K is gonna do it justice, and it's Kindergarten Cop.
Yay.
More like
It's not a
more like. Well, if it didn't star Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'd say kindergarten bullshit.
But Kindergarten Cop is one of my favorite comedies of all time. It's my favorite Ivan Reitman movie by far. It's my favorite. More than Ghostbusters. Yes, more than Ghostbusters. And this 4K apparently looks beautiful. They did a brand new HDR Dolby Vision transfer from a 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. That's crazy. So it's gonna look absolutely beautiful, I'm sure.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
listen to this.
William, would you like me to read the story?
Oh my
Yes, Grandpa, I do.
Oh my.
That's exactly what you look like, William.
Oh my
Son of a
god.
bitch.
Shut up. Now,
Anyway,
now Ben
Kindergarten
sent me
Cop.
these 2 sound bites.
This is, again, one of my favorite comedies of all time. I needed to have it on 4K. Apparently, the 4K looks stunning. From all the reviews, is like flawless transfer. And it actually has bonus features, which none of the releases before had. It has 2 audio commentaries on it with a couple of film historians, which is still better than having no fucking special features at all, I think.
That's pretty
So,
cool, though.
Great movie. I can't wait to watch it on this 4K. I'm probably going to take down the VHS that I currently have on the shelf and replace it with the 4K, and I'll put one of my VHSs to replace it and just put them in the bin. Okay. Next up, another recent title. This came out at the end of 2023, right? Is it? Yeah, it's at the end of 2023. It's one of the quintessential action movies of the late 90s. I want to rip his face
Yeah.
off. Face off. This is my favorite American John Woo movie. I've only seen most of his American work, and this is his best effort in terms of American movies. This is his best. Like this movie, you cannot go wrong. This you cannot go wrong with it. And I feel, hey, it's 4K. It's gonna look stunning. I'm sure the sound is gonna be good on this. It's what you want in a action movie. Like this is like quintessential action right here. And Nicolas Cage, his performance is very dynamic, which a lot of people don't give him credit for, because a lot of people think about the opening scenes of the movie where he's just before the faces switches and where he's fucking insane, where he's pretending to be a priest and they'll hallelujah, hallelujah, and he grabs the girl's ass and that one meme, he goes, yeah, this is just. But I think it's after the face swap, Nicolas Cage is kind of the main character of the movie. So I think he's great in this. John Travolta is great in this. He gets the chance to ham it up too in this movie, and it's my favorite American John movie. I mean, and it has a lot of special features on it. They carried over most of the Blu-ray stuff on it, so that's good. And the last one, the last 4K, the last one will be. Hello, Clarice.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I've been wanting to get that one.
Yes, I know Hannibal doesn't say hello, Clarice in this movie. I believe that's in the movie Hannibal where he says that. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's in the movie Hannibal where he says hello, Clarice. He doesn't say it in this. It's a Mandela effect type of thing. But you know what's shocking about this? This came out in 2021, and here's the thing. Both Face Off and Silence of the Lambs, their slipcovers have gone out of print, and yet somehow, for some reason, I got the slips.
Whoa!
Wow.
I got the slips. I really did.
He got the slip.
I got the slipcover, and with Silence of the Lambs, the slipcover's been out of print for like 3 fucking years, and yet I get the slip on this one. I'm so lucky. I am lucky. I own the Silence of the Lambs on digital, but I was like, you know what? I gotta get a physical copy because I love this movie. I absolutely love this movie.
That's
Is it
a
Jonathan
perfect
Demme's
movie.
best?
It is.
Yeah, I think so. It might be. It might be his best because I've seen a lot of his movies. I've seen Something Wild. I've seen Philadelphia. I've seen bits and pieces of his Manchurian Candidate remake, but I haven't seen the whole thing of that. But Jonathan Demme is one of those guys who I don't think he ever made a bad movie. I don't think he ever did. At least I don't think he did. Because I've never seen Stop Making Sense, his Talking Heads concert movie, but apparently that's one of the greatest concert movies of all time. So obviously he knows his stuff. And this movie, in terms of like the debate about if this is a horror movie or not, no, I do not consider Silence of the Lambs a horror film. It is an absolute thriller. It's a thriller.
It's not a horror film.
A lot of people say it is a horror film. No, I disagree. It's a thriller.
It's not a horror film.
But regardless of what you think, it's a horror film or a thriller, this movie's a fucking masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. If you haven't seen this movie, you're living under a rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart though, because again, it's about it's about 2 serial killers. And speaking of which, I can't wait to see. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Say it.
Say it.
I dare you.
I can't wait to see Buffalo Bill's vagina in 4K.
Oh my god!
I'm a sick
Oh my
fuck, I know, I'm a sick fuck.
What?
Oh my god!
Watch the movie for the context.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I know that's fucked up thing to say, but
Quarter of the year. Okay, Ben.
oh jeez,
You just had to send me these 2 frickin' sound bites.
But
2
yeah,
of them.
Kino Lorber, like they are the best boutique labels, like indie distributors for 4Ks because they give a shit about their content. Like, look, this is the power of Kino Lorber, where they got 3 different studios to license some products. Because Kindergarten Cop, this is a Universal movie. Face Off is Paramount, although it's Touchstone internationally. And then Silence of the Lambs is MGM. And Kino Lorber works with all 3 of these companies to make these 4Ks. And I'm assuming more in there's going to be more.
Ben just said you
collaborations
did
with
not
them in the
say
future.
what I think you said, Victor.
Yeah, I think it's because of what I said about Buffalo Bill, didn't I?
Yep.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god.
Oh my lord!
I can't believe I got away actually
Quiet,
saying that.
Jordan.
I have to turn my brightness back up because because whenever I turn off my brightness and I put it on,
Eat
oh,
your
look at that. Look at that. awful.
What
That looks
wolf?
awful when I have the fucking glare. That is looking. That is terrible. But I love this cover. Like you could have just been just the regular poster, which is this right here. But then they put the Hannibal stuff right there. This is it's.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this again. I can't wait because this is a
Nice.
phenomenal film. Same thing with Face Off and like this is like almost like a this is like a 5. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a 6 out of 5. And then this is like a 4.5. This is a very good. Kino, they're the best. They're awesome. I feel they are the best. Other than like Shout Factory, they put out the releases on 4K that people actually want to see, and they do a brilliant job at it. And they're still continuing. And they're very successful now, which I applaud them for. I was gonna get Tropic Thunder on 4K because Hunter's been bugging me about watching that movie, but for some reason it wasn't on sale. I don't know why, because it's an older title, so it's Paramount overcharging them because Paramount said, no, you're not going to put this on sale. You're going to put Face Off on fucking sale. But I don't know. I'll probably still get it sometime soon. And since the Kino Lorber spring sale is going to go on for a couple more weeks, maybe I'll go back and buy more. But for now, I'm happy with these 3. It just, you guys, if you don't have a Kino Lorber disc, you got to get one, at least one, because they are the best in their game. They're like in terms of 4K presentations, they are the fucking A game. This is what people want to model their 4Ks after. They went full retarded by now.
You don't go full retard.
On sale. Yeah, that's right. I am Sam. Imagine they fucking released that shit on 4K. Oh my god. I am Sam. That movie is not good. That movie is no bueno. But here's the thing: Buffalo Bill's a serial killer. That's different. I mean,
yeah.
I don't care if but he's a serial killer. He's creeping up on fucking girls and putting them in his damn tunnel thing.
And puts the lotion on his skin.
Oh, fuck me.
And put the fucking lotion in the basket.
When you say it, it's funny, but in the movie, it's scary. But yeah, I love Kino Lorber. You got to support them. It's like
I really want, as I said, like I really want to get that 12 Angry Men 4K.
I might get it. If I believe that's one that's on sale. Apparently, it comes with the 1997 version. I think.
Yeah, which is another reason why I want it.
Oh, it does.
I'm like, you're getting 2 movies for one.
2 movies
That's
for the price of one. It's affordable.
Because I still have the Criterion for 12 Angry Men.
You know, actually, this leads me to another point. About 4Ks. I saw the most cruel April Fool's joke.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
This is why. Because I saw this yesterday, and I knew it was a joke, and I was so mad. I was like so pissed off because I know he's, come on, give me something. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find it here.
I have this soundbite.
No, fuck you, Max. I'm not giving you any of my fucking money, bitch. Come on, where is it?
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to download the thing here. I'm gonna save image as. Hold on. 1 minute, folks. 1 minute, of course. Hold on. Look at the layout. Oh, Criterion. I fucking forgot about Criterion. Why did I fucking forget about Criterion in terms of like the best 4K distributors?
Oh, yeah.
Because Kino releases the movies that I actually enjoy, and Criterion sometimes they do it, but other times the art house garbage. So
I only have a few.
This is what I saw from Kevin Smith's Instagram yesterday.
Instagram?
Oh.
Yeah.
This hurt me.
I saw that.
This fucking hurt me. Dogma getting a 4K remaster coming 2024. I knew it was a fucking joke. You know why? Because Harvey Weinstein has a movie in fucking legal purgatory. I hate him.
It's called Dogma.
I hate you, Jew fucker.
Oh, God.
For context, I've said
Jew hater.
I am not a Jew hater. I just called him that one.
Thanks a lot, Tanner, for sharing that. Yeah, this.
So mean. Kevin Smith, I love you, but you're so mean. Because I don't have the Blu-ray for Dogma because, well, Let me pull up eBay and I'll show you why.
Disc rot.
Not disc rot. It has nothing to do with disc rot.
While you do that,
Although it did happen with me on Clerks 2 and I had to buy another copy.
while you do that, this was probably 10 towards Victor when he shared that.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
Again,
This ain't
again,
out of Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman.
again, I'm not a Jewish hater. I said that about Weinstein and David Zaslow, but they're both pieces of shit. But I am not a Jew hater. I love Jewish people, and just like Jerry Maguire, I love black people and all that shit. But this is the reason why I don't have Dogma. Look at this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$200, $129. You got $75. This is a bid auction and it's about to expire.
That's almost on par.
$80,
Wait. That's almost on par with Free Willy.
$150, $80.
Free
William plus $10 shipping. Are you fucking out of your mind? $90, $100, $116. And there's a new listing, but it starts at $60. This is why I don't have Dogma on 4K. It's the most sought after Blu-ray of all time. I only have the stinking DVD. I'm glad I even have the movie on physical media to begin with, but I want it on Blu-ray. I want it on Blu-ray. I want it on Blu-ray, Jay. This is so mean.
Oh my god.
Why did you put this on Instagram to make me think that I knew it was not gonna happen?
It's
Oh my
the Blu-ray.
Yo,
Ah!
but yeah,
You
Ben.
know how I felt? You know how I felt after that? You know how I felt? Because I was so mad. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like this.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Network.
And then I said this too. I said that, almost made a mistake. Better.
Made a mistake, y'all. Sorry. Made a mistake.
But Ben.
But yeah, that was like the most out of all the April Fool's jokes. I didn't get fooled by any of them, but that was so cruel. I thought that was so cruel. I
honestly
this is
didn't
disgusting.
get anyone either. I didn't.
What?
I mean, I didn't get April Fool's jokes.
I didn't get.
But-
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't get fucking April Fool's joke.
Maybe I was probably like doing something else at the time. But
maybe.
Ben.
But it was just like I was pissed. You just saw me. I was pissed.
Oh yeah, but hold up a second, Victor. Ben.
No.
Hold up.
Did I actually sing a Barney song? No.
One moment.
You need to shut the fuck up.
The fat version.
Oh my god, that was so mean. I can't believe I can deal with that. I'm running low on time. I was so short. I mean, we're probably not gonna get done. We're gonna get done early. I don't want that.
At least we'll end in
Wow.
2 hours instead of ending in 3.
Let's see. I could talk about the whole Scream 6 situation again.
Oh my gosh.
No more Scream. Let
Because it
Jared
always
have
keeps on
his
giving me
turn.
fucking updates.
But
So-
what about Jared's turn?
Oh,
don't-
Shane actually likes this movie. That's good to know.
You don't disrespect Scream.
And you don't disrespect Shane.
I'm not
Yeah.
Scream. I'm just disrespecting Victor. There's a difference.
No,
I'll be
no.
quiet.
No, you be quiet because there's gonna be one day we're gonna cover Scream, all of them. Damn it, every single one of them, all 6 of them. And then when the 7th movie comes out, we do popcorn panel pirated edition.
Pirate edition.
I'm trying to put in my fucking
Arr.
Pepsi can because I need my energy because I need to be Ezekiel Sims.
Oh yes,
But yeah, I think my internet is better now.
Okay, hold
it
on.
does seem a lot better.
Yeah, because the
It
first
does seem a lot better.
45 minutes. Oh my god, I felt like
Oh my god.
my head was about to
It's
boil.
dang, it's pouring out there.
Shit.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
So Scream 6, with all the whole shit that was going on with the controversy surrounding Nev Campbell and the whole Melissa Barrera shit. So I have some more details about what happened. So apparently Radio Silence, the directors of 5 and 6, Matt and Tyler, they wanted to do Scream 7. They did. They actually did. They were going to do Abigail first. That was always part of the thing. They wanted to do Abigail first. But they wanted to have it work so they could do Scream 7. And it was apparently supposed to be centering around the core 4 as, finishing the story that 5 and 6 started, right? So what happened was that after they went to work on Abigail, Spyglass is the one who fired them. They didn't leave, they got fired.
Wow.
Yikes.
And to think that Spyglass Media Group is still being fucking, even though I want to see Scream 7 now, there's no changing my opinion about fucking Spyglass. There's no fucking changing my opinion about them. They're fucking hacks. So yeah, that happened. So they were very angry about it. And apparently, according to one article, Christopher Landon, the reason why he left, nobody knows. Apparently, nobody knows why he left. Nobody knows. I can only assume that it's because of all this controversy. I can only assume.
It's sad because he seemed like so freaking excited and everything. Regardless of like if he would have done a good job, he just seemed so excited.
And so apparently, according to another, this is from the Hollywood Reporter. I'm getting all this from one interview with Melissa Barrera. She was promoting Abigail, and they addressed a lot of the elephant and shit in the room because it's obviously foreshadowed Abigail as a film because nobody. It seems like the marketing has been non-existent for Abigail, and it comes out in like 2 weeks, and there's been fucking no advertising, so I don't know if it's gonna do well. But the thing is that she said that, like, because of all this, like, they asked her, are you still friends with Nev Campbell after everything that's happened? And she got cast in 7. She's returning for Scream 7. The article says, the article says that she paused for a moment and refused to give an answer. That can mean multiple different things. A lot of people who are on her side and want to boycott Scream 7, like, oh no, you're not friends with Nev Campbell, even though there's clearly fucking evidence there out there in the wild that she does support Nev. I think the reason why she didn't say anything, this is my view. This is my views, all right? She didn't want to get Nev into even more trouble than she already is right now. Because remember, some of the Scream fans, not all of them, a lot of them are supporting her, but a lot of people are just like, no, you're a dirty woman. You're a scum. You're going back to Scream 7 after all that happened. I'm like, bitch, do you remember what happened with Scream 6? Everybody was crying foul about her being fired, and now you're against her?
Oh gosh.
Hypocrisy much. Hypocrisy.
Yeah. It's like the definition of
These
being
so-called
hypocrite.
Scream fans are not fucking real fans. I hate to be
Hypocrisy.
but I hate to be that condescending, but it's true. You're not fucking real fans. You're not. You're just crybabies. You sound like fucking Tumblr users on fucking Tumblr. That's what it is. But what happened is that, that's what I personally view, that she still has a good relationship with her. It's just that she doesn't want to get Spyglass in trouble and all that other stuff. She also didn't rule out a possible return to the franchise, but she says it would have to be under very specific circumstances, which pretty much means that, in my view, Spyglass needs to let go of the rights. That's not going to happen. I think she's finished. I think she's finished. And apparently, it's confirmed now with this article that Jenna Ortega left before Melissa did. She left all the way back in the spring of 2023, after Scream 6 came out. Even before Melissa was fired. So that means there was already problems behind the scenes back then. I feel like maybe Jenna didn't want to do it anymore. I really think so. I don't think she wanted to do it anymore. She wants to work with Tim Burton now. Look at fucking Beetlejuice. Look at that fucking trailer. And all that shit. And Wednesday season 2, I think she wants to work with Tim Burton. That's my guess. So, 6, not 7, not 6. fuck. Somehow this is William's fault.
Oh,
You work with Spyglass Media Group, William? You work with him? Huh? You work with him, William? No, you're fired.
you son of a bitch!
Oh, I was about to go cat. I was about to pull a cat in the hat, and you said, "You son of a bitch."
Shut up!
But
Shut
yeah,
up!
any more information I'm thinking of right now about that situation? Yeah, she might return under the right circumstances, but I don't think it's gonna happen because Spyglass is gonna hold on to it. Oh, another thing. Courtney Cox is officially coming back as Gale. It's official. She signed the contract. She's in the movie. Now, what they're trying to do now, Spyglass is trying to do now, is get Patrick Dempsey back, which I want to see real bad. I want to see Kincaid back. I want to see him. I want to see Nick Kincaid back, baby. I want to see him for the first time in about 4 movies. But yeah, I hope that happens. I hope it's good. I hope it's great. But still, screw Spyglass. They can go kiss my ass for all I care. So that's it. I had enough talking. Not William. You already went.
Who?
Jared.
Who?
All right, before I get into my topic, I do want to bring up a new 4K that I got that I've been wanting to get.
No, I was kidding.
Nah, I've been wanting to get this.
Mark, Nick, Derek. I call him very names. I only know him by his last name. Fuck off. Don't try to puzzle me right now. Oh no, you're not a real Scream fan. Stop! Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, bitch. Or else I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna Michael Fassbender on your ass. Michael Fassbender, 20 years a slave, bitch.
Damn, that's harsh.
But yeah, I got a new 4K that I've been wanting for a very long time, and it was at Best Buy, obviously, for the longest time, and then it wasn't, and then I didn't want to. I'm just somebody that I'm like, I'd rather just go into the store and buy it than, fork it over online. But I was at Walmart the other day, and there it was. So I was like, this must be fate, so I have to buy it, and it's the steel book of the Batman.
Yeah.
I freaking love this cover, so
yeah,
I had to get it.
I don't own the Batman for some odd reason. I own the
I
Dark Knight
do.
trilogy, but I don't own the
I do.
Batman.
I
Hold
didn't
on.
for the longest time and everything, and it was
Where are
because
you?
I was wanting this particular steelbook.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to fucking get
Hold
that before
on.
it goes out of
Hold
print.
on, Jared.
I'm gonna
Hold on, Jared.
I'm gonna bash my skull.
Yes.
That's the Best Buy Steelbook. That's the Best Buy Steelbook. Best Buy.
Yes.
Back when Best Buy actually gave a shit, now they don't.
Yeah,
But
screw
yeah,
you, Best Buy.
I finally got the steelbook that I wanted,
And screw
I
Paramount Plus
can't
for
be-
removing Blue's Clues. You can eat my ass.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
really?
Dude.
Yes, Paramount removed Blue's Clues, Rugrats, like fuck. Paramount
I
Plus
was-
is dead. Paramount Plus is over.
Jared, when I saw that, I was pissed.
Yeah, you can not so much for content, right? Now what are you gonna do now? You removed all you're making kids cry. They're gonna now all the kids are gonna go watch Bluey. You realize how many viewers of Bluey there is already? You're gonna make
now-
it even more.
It's
And-
always it's the one that's always trending on Disney Plus.
It's always number one. Even when the Star Wars and Marvel shit comes out, Bluey is always number one on that trending list. Always. They're pretty much cutting costs after Quiet on. I feel like Quiet on Set has to do something. It has to be.
Oh
Fuck
my
you,
gosh.
Rob
Like,
Schneider.
I was
Fuck
pissed.
Brian Peck too.
All right, but onward to my actual topic. Lost.
Yeah!
Morgan and I finished Lost last night. We were up until 1:30.
Oh
We
my
watched
God.
5 episodes back to back, and it was an emotional
Wait, is it
roller
season six?
coaster.
Is season 6?
It was season 6. We
Oh my
finished
God,
it
the
all.
fucking finale. I hope Morgan fucking cried her fucking eyes out like I fucking did.
Guys, give me
She-
1 second. I'll be right back.
All right, she did. She
Good.
did. Part of her was disappointed because
Thumbs
I don't
up.
want to say too much, but like she's somebody that she just wanted everything to be happy.
Oh, but here's the thing, like,
But
you
it's
know,
okay.
in
But
a
she
way,
still
it-
she still loved it.
at
But you know,
least you didn't say they were
no,
for
no,
spoilers.
she understood.
Good, because I was about to say certain things that, you know what? For anybody who hasn't seen Lost, mute your
No
mic. I'm about to say
spoil!
right now. Mute it because I have no. Because this is I have mute yourself. I'm putting the hand up right now. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. All right. I hope she didn't. She knew they weren't dead the whole time.
Yes, no,
Good.
no, yeah.
Good.
In fact, she had looked up on the official
Hey.
Lost Reddit and everything.
Still keeping it up. Don't continue.
That said, that you know, basically was trying to be spoiler free and be like, listen, no, that is not true. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Here's the reasons why.
Yeah.
But
For
yes,
good reasons why. No, just kidding.
I
All right, I'm done now. You can put it back.
after
you can put it back
rewatching
now.
Lost and everything, it's been a while because we took a break after season 3.
We were
Which,
on a break.
to be fair, I mean, that's a lot of episodes because the first 3 seasons are
122,
gigantic.
in fact.
Huh?
Well, no, I mean, for me, it's not gigantic because I watch a lot of shows that are 22 episodes a year. But for other people, yeah, it could be.
Yes, but so going back to this show because I watched it for the first time. I'm guessing 2 years ago now, and it quickly became like
2 years ago. What? No, that review was older. That Jared, your review.
maybe
was
3 years ago.
You know what? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
find out.
I love this show so much, and rewatching it just reestablishes that fact that this is
That is
maybe my favorite show of all time.
August 10th, 2020. You posted that review, so it's been almost 4 years. Almost
Wow.
4. Almost 4.
Okay, so
Damn.
woo.
But yeah,
But yeah.
like I said before, other than Buffy, although it's going back and forth now between Buffy and this might be my favorite show of all time.
This is a show that is right up my alley. It's a sci-fi epic. It's a drama and
I love it.
Deep and yet still a deeply like spiritual story.
I won't. There's some parts of it are spiritual, but I just love it because it's hard. It's a very hard show to explain to people.
And it's spiritual without being like
too
religious.
preachy. It's not like fucking pure flicks.
It's like but yes. And because of this, I have started. I think I'm going to make another Lost video.
Yay! Can I clap? Nah, just kidding.
And I'm gonna work very hard on it, and it might end up being my longest video I've ever done.
Oh wow!
Possibly.
I'm gonna be my feet for all that minutes.
I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, I'm
I
working on it currently.
I fucking love this show. I'm like,
But yeah, so in honor of revisiting it, I've made a few lists here going over my favorite characters,
all
my
right,
least favorite characters, my favorite episodes, worst
cool.
episodes, and my new season rankings.
Oh my god! I'm
Now,
gonna love this
obviously,
topic.
because it's a show that I do not want to spoil, I will be very selective with
Besides,
what I
Hunter
say
hasn't
about
watched it.
episodes.
Hunter hasn't seen it all the way through, and William obviously is very cautious about it. Well, he's halfway done. He'll probably understand most of it. But with Hunter, we gotta be. He's only in like what season 2, like episode. It's right before the episode Abandoned. If you know what that
Okay.
episode is,
Yeah.
it's the one where Anna Lucia does something pretty bad.
Yep.
Let's put it that way.
All right. So first off, I'll start with characters. I'll just start with worst characters. Now,
probably let me guess. Zoe, season 6.
there is a lot that I could have put on here. I thought about Zoe, and then also like when I was watching season 6 in particular, I was looking at like a Screen Rant list of like the most hate, like people's like most, this guy's like most hated, like lost characters or whatever, and I realized something very clearly that he's just a season 6 hater.
Oh my god,
Like,
I love
because
it.
it
I don't
was
give a
like
fuck. I don't give
it
a
was like
fuck.
too many, like it was just
Yeah,
like
that's what Screen Rant
this
does. They
is
always
bad.
pick a little thing.
They are bad because
Because
season
they-
6 is dumb.
Yeah, I don't like it because Damon and Carlton made the wrong decisions. Blah blah blah. I know. I'm gonna defend season 6
But yeah.
many times. Even when I'm gone.
So it turned when I thought about making this like with all the worst characters and everything. There's characters that I don't care for, characters that annoy me, but there's never. But I really realized there's only one character in this entire show
That you really
that
hate.
I absolutely hate
Oh boy.
with an absolute passion, and they are maybe in 2 episodes max, but they
Oh my
leave a
God.
lasting legacy.
I think I might have an idea about who it is. Is it early? When do they appear?
They appear
God.
in season 1 in
Oh,
flashbacks.
Oh no! Don't fucking tell me.
It
Oh,
is Michael's ex-wife.
Oh my god! Yeah! She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
I have never. That is
Oh,
a
you
character that I
idiot.
absolutely fucking hate.
Hunter can tell you about that. She's a bitch.
She is a bitch and a half.
Bitch.
She thinks she's doing everything that's best for Walt. Poor Brian. Poor Brian.
Yes, poor Brian, indeed. Dude, just, he did.
He's just doing the best he can.
I know.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
man.
fucking hate her. I fucking
She-
hate her.
And again, she's in like 2 episodes,
She's in-
but it's
No,
like.
the season 1 episode special. It's episode 14, and the season 2 episode 2. That's it. That's it. That's all the episodes she's in. And thank God for that, because if we saw more, I would have probably been done with this show a long time ago.
So onward to my favorite characters.
Oh my god.
Now,
I think William can agree with
I
that. Holy
selected
shit.
10, not in any particular order, except for like maybe
The first.
the last 3.
Okay.
But I do have some honorable mentions.
All right. Hopefully you don't kill me.
Frank Lapidus.
Why isn't Lapidus and like, what is wrong with you?
I know, but Frank Lapidus is
What is
a
wrong
fucking
with you?
badass.
He's funny. He's a badass. I love him a lot. He's kind of like, in a way, kind of like Hurley. He's kind of like the heart of everything that happens in seasons 4 and 5 and 6.
Now, I will say he was almost in the top 10, but then I was like, I need to narrow
love
this down.
Lapidus.
Another
Lion
person that
shirt.
was in the top 10 and I moved them, it's Miles Strom.
Oh my god, I love fucking
Frickin'
Miles.
Miles
I
is
love Miles.
fantastic. He's
Miles
snarky.
spoiler, putting up the hand once more. William, you better fucking mute it and take off your damn headset, because I'm about to say something real fast. And the same thing with you, Hudgy. You better not be fucking watching. Are you there,
Don't
William?
worry.
You're muted. Like, you're not hearing me. What I'm about to say.
Don't worry. I have my headset off.
Okay.
Okay, good, wonderful. You might want to come back after I say this, but after I take off the hand, I want you to participate in this fucking conversation because it may or may not be interesting to you, but he's the only one of the fucking freighter to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Daniel, poor Charlotte. They were not meant for this world. Anyway, continue.
This character, I'll just say, is one that I really enjoy. And they appear in season 3.
Season 3.
It's Juliet Burke.
Jaren?
What?
Why is it in the top 3 at fucking least?
I know.
Fuck!
Now this one is I didn't really think about it, but like as I kept watching the show, I just really love this actor so much. he's kind of, he would probably be lower on my honorable mentions, really. I'm just going like up the list because I just wrote them at random. It's Charles Widmore, who becomes a very important character
Yes,
later on in the
Widmore.
series. That
Oh,
actor
boy.
is pretty fucking awesome.
He's in a lot of things too.
And there's multiple actors that will play him.
Yeah,
We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And they're all great, and one of
Yeah.
them really looks like him. Like,
yeah.
Daniel Faraday, freaking awesome. His bromance,
Jeremy Davies, fucking from Saving Private Ryan.
his bromance with Desmond is
Yes.
just amazing. Another character that I loved the first time around, and I think on another rewatch, this person may end up in my top 10. He kind of like goes under the radar. I can't say anything about him yet, but it's a mysterious character named Richard Alpert.
Oh, I love Alpy. He's the guy from The Dark Knight. Oh, look, it's the mayor from
It's the mayor.
It's the mayor.
He looks like he's wearing mascara, but no, he just has really dark eyelashes.
Or eyelashes.
Okay, on to my top 10 favorite characters. It's not in really any particular order. I'm going with this one at the bottom, though, because, again, they're not in it a whole lot, but they steal every scene that they are in and are extremely important to our main character. It's Christian Shepherd.
At first, he's a bitch. He's a cocksucker, but then, especially now when I'm rewatching this, I'm on season 2 on rewatch. I'm just like, in certain instances, I'm just like, damn, I actually see where you're coming from.
And then we have Charlie Pace, which it's hard
Charlie.
not to love him. Like,
it's hard.
Like,
If you
he
don't like
is
him,
the
you're not
lovable
human.
drug. He is your lovable drug addict, recovering drug addict.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Dominic Monaghan is fantastic.
Yes, absolutely.
Another character that is absolutely fantastic from minute one that you see them. But also the actor really requested too much money. It's Mr. Echo. Mr. Echo is freaking awesome. He's just a really cool character.
Too much money. That's a shame. That's a shame. It really is a shame.
This one, the ultimate power couple, Sun and Jen Kwan.
Amazing.
They are
amazing.
Perfect. They go as a pair.
Their season 1 episodes are phenomenal.
Yes, they are some of my favorites. Then obviously another character you just can't help but love. It's Hugo Hurley.
Yes.
The funniest character in that show.
So funny, so lovable.
The numbers are bad.
Speaks the truth.
The numbers are bad.
Now, this person starts out as a little bit of a shithead and grows throughout the story, and it is Sawyer.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
Particularly in season 5, not to give anything away, but
now also this character that I'm gonna mention, I thought, like, I always loved him. I loved his flashback episodes, but he always felt kind of bland to me at times. But then once I get farther on in the series, like even to like season 5, I'm like, holy crap, this character has gone through an arc, and I just like am now noticing it. It's our lead character of the show. It's Jack Shepherd.
I don't agree about the blandness. I don't agree because I feel like there is an arc, especially in seasons 4 and 5 and 6, the back half.
Well, I think by season 5, I'm like, holy crap! Especially when he starts spouting
the one and only
some
Jack
interesting
Shepherd.
words.
Yeah.
Now, my top three. These are like my absolute favorite characters. A character that's introduced in like the earlier seasons, Ben Linus.
One of the greatest villains in
Mhm.
television
One,
history.
yes, one of the
Absolutely.
greatest. Absolutely fantastic.
Agreed, 100%.
Especially by season 3. Good God.
Oh, ooh.
Then
Yeah.
we have Desmond Hume.
Absolutely.
Frickin'
Absolutely.
Yep. You gotta have
has
him on
some of
there.
the best episodes, some of the most crazy episodes too.
Yes. One of the most famous episodes in that regard.
And then my absolute favorite. This character is deeply flawed in many ways. He's trying to do the right thing though, and it's John Locke.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. Yeah.
John Locke.
He is my favorite character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's close enough for me. But I'm too
Then
much of a Juliet Burke stan to kind of.
I love Juliet Burke, man.
Yeah,
Now-
he has an honorable mention. That is a crime against humanity, Jared.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Now onward to my worst episodes. I really don't have Like,
I'm trying to think about
too many. I know you guys don't care for expose, but I have so
I
much
hate
fun.
expose.
I have
Dude.
so much fun
That-
The
with
worst
that
hour of
episode.
Lost of all time.
Oh.
No, you know what? Fuck it. The worst Lost character is not even Zoe. Nikki and Paulo.
Oh
Fuck
man,
these
I have
two.
so much fun with
Oh,
how
they're
pointless
so
they are.
bad.
They're so pointless to the story. They
But
only
that
put
doesn't
in
make
there-
them bad.
But here's
I-
the thing. They put them in there because the viewers are asking, well, what are the other people who are not the same 15 characters doing on the island? Oh, like, okay, let's find out. This is why we focus on the same 15 characters over and over.
I
and
was
over
so
again.
disinterested with these characters, and I'm like,
And they're
can we-
played by good actors, but they
Yeah.
get nothing to work with. Particularly the guy from 300 who plays Paulo. He's
And-
a good actor, but he
and-
gets nothing to do.
and also too, Victor, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the episode that featured a cameo of Billy D. Williams?
Yes.
Yes.
E. Williams in that fucking episode.
Yeah. As soon as
But
he popped up, I knew what he was.
now the worst episodes, I'm like, I still like these. I still
Okay.
like these in the end. Two of
Okay.
them, I'm kind of like
In between.
in between, but they're still good.
Okay.
There's enough good in them. First of all, I am going to say this: it's a character that sadly starts off kind of strong, and
Something tells me it's a 4-letter name, starts with the letter K.
I am putting most of Kate's episodes.
Oh God, that's evil.
Wow.
Most of
One.
Kate's.
I put at least one on there, which is towards the back half, but not at the beginning. That's for
No,
sure. Oh wait, no.
no.
I take that back. Whatever the case may be, that's one of my least favorite. episodes.
Oh gosh.
That episode is so bad.
It,
Okay,
it,
the
it-
one-
all of it is bad, but the Kate stuff in it is bad.
Now,
Yeah,
Is
um,
is it the one where they have the case full of weapons?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that's the
Now-
one.
Yeah.
this other one is, again, it's not bad or anything, but it definitely has the absolute weakest flashbacks for this particular character. And this character always has good flashbacks,
Okay.
but this one felt kind of pointless. It's from season 3, and it's Future Instructions.
Is that the Desmond? No.
Or maybe it's
Future instructions?
no. I think Future Instructions is Locke,
Oh.
and he's on a.
Oh.
I'll just say
He's
he's
on a
on a
boat?
weed farm.
Oh, it's the guy. It's Justin Chatwin. Goku from
Yes.
Dragon Ball Evolution is
Oh,
appearing in the episode.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh my God, he did such good shit, and then he did Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wow.
I will
Now-
agree, it's not that great.
Um,
Yeah.
obviously, to people talk about Stranger in a Strange Land.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you this.
No, listen. I'll try to
The-
defend some of the episodes. Some of it. The flashbacks are horrific.
That is what I was gonna say. If we just go by the flashbacks,
They're horrific.
they are not good.
But
The rest of the episode,
putting the hand up one more time. Whenever it focuses on him, Jack, trying to get Juliet saved from execution, that stuff is great.
yes.
Other than that, the flashbacks, oh my god, with Bai Ling, oh my god, it's fucking terrible. It is fucking abysmal.
And now, the last two of like the worst episodes are actually
The Happy Madison episode.
they're sadly 2 Charlie episodes.
Oh no! Don't tell me one of them's the moth, because I'm gonna kill you.
Fire plus water.
Some of it is great.
Some of it is great.
Let's put it this way: diapers.
Yes. It's
you
one
all
of those things
buddy.
like, what am I watching? Now this one, Charlie makes some really dumb character decisions on his behalf, and this is actually Damon Lindelof's
No, I disagree.
least favorite episode.
100%. I'm gonna fucking defend
It's
it.
Homecoming.
I'm gonna defend it because number one, Scott or Steve dies, depending on who you
Well,
ask.
and also I don't care for his flashback in that episode
Okay,
at
the
all.
flashback I understand because that one lady, she's annoying. But everything, I feel like Damon, he said that this is his least favorite episode. I don't agree with that. I listened to a podcast called Down the Hatch, which is a Lost Rewatch podcast, and they've actually defended the episode in several regards. I recommend listen if you've seen the entire
Down
show.
the hatch.
If you've seen the entire show, because they ruin everything from minute 1 about like stuff in like season 6 and things like that. So watch the whole show before you listen to that podcast. That podcast is amazing.
Okay.
I love it. It's so funny.
Note to self.
Down the Hatch. I think you can find it on Apple Podcasts and not
Can you
on
find
Spotify.
it on YouTube?
No, I'll put it. They have a website for that for the podcast, so I'll link that to you once you're done with the show. But
Oh, okay.
I love that episode. I don't care. I don't care.
All right. So now I'm going to go to my honorable mentions of my favorite episodes because there was just so many that like
Oh
I
my
gave
God,
like
so
9s
many.
and 10s to.
I put a lot of 9s and 10s, especially in season 1.
Mhm.
4 is practically flawless to me.
Let's
And-
see.
7, 5, and 6.
I love
So
Season
I'll
3
just
too.
rapid fire kind of the honorable
Yeah,
mentions. I'm going by just like the seasons.
Yes.
So I'm starting with like season 1 and then
I'm
going
working your
forward.
way up,
Okay,
got it.
so Deus Ex Machina,
Oh, classic.
Machina, Ex Machina.
Mhm.
Classic.
The Other 48 Days.
Oh, that one?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a bit of an awkward, like pacing wise, it's awkward, but I enjoyed it.
This one particularly, I mean, let's face it, it is for like the final like moments of a flashback. 2 for the Road.
Oh, no, I made that for the ending. Good God. That's the one where put it this way.
Let's see.
Hey, wait, I think that's the one, right? Isn't that 2 for the Road? I don't.
2 for the Road is I was pregnant.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. The Man Behind the Curtain.
I'm surprised that's not in your top 10.
I had it on there for a
Split second.
minute.
That is just brilliant.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But this time around there was an episode that I liked even more, so I had to put that. Through the Looking Glass.
That
was hard.
Amazing season finale to season 3. That is just. Then again,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my top 10 would be the season finales to the show because they always do great
Mm-hmm.
season finales. Except for season 2, I didn't care for them that much.
Through the Looking
The
Glass.
shape.
I agree. I
The
agree.
Shape of Things to Come.
I don't think William has gotten to that episode yet.
Nope.
That's season
No,
5, so-
No,
And
I'm
then,
sorry.
This one's like season 5. This Place is Death.
Mhm.
And then a really good one that I absolutely love, and obviously Victor knows all about, is Ab Eterno.
Oh, love that one.
Let's just say Richard Alpert.
Yes, Alpy. He's amazing. I love him.
And now my favorite episodes. This is again not in any particular order. I wouldn't know where to start with my favorite episodes. Actually, holy crap! There's one that I forgot on here.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go with 11.
I made a mistake, y'all. Sorry.
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake, y'all. Sorry for tic-tac-toe.
Actually-
I made a mistake.
Wait, no, I didn't. I
Oh,
didn't.
shit.
Okay. No, I
You
know
really
what
made a mistake
happened.
now.
I didn't erase Man Behind the Curtain
Oh,
and
wow,
put the
wow,
one I was gonna
wow.
put.
Wow,
Um,
wow, wow.
Okay, so we have Walkabout.
Of course.
It's the one that really hooked me into
that-
the show.
This is the one that kicked off the show's popularity. I mean, the pilot did obviously do wonders for ABC with the ratings, but literally Walkabout and White Rabbit proved that the show was here to stay.
Oh yeah.
Now, this one is not like one of the craziest episodes ever, but it has like has fantastic flashbacks with a fantastic character, and it's the 23rd Psalm. It's Mr. Echo's first.
Oh, that's the first Mr. Echo. That you've seen that one. You've seen that one, William. It's with his brother. And they got nominated for an Emmy, that's a great episode to put for an Emmy.
Now,
Really?
Mr. Echo.
now this episode that I'm about to say is the reason why I didn't put Through the Looking Glass, because I love the one that came before it, Greatest Hits.
Oh, I love that episode. Smiled, the last Charlie episode of the season. That was amazing. For him writing it down, he did all his greatest hits.
No,
I love that.
obviously this one is like, besides Through the Looking Glass is like the most highly rated episode of Lost, it's The Constant.
The Constant is my top 10, but it's not my number one. And like everybody's saying, oh, it's the best episode of Lost. I wouldn't go quite that far, but it's amazing.
Now, this one, besides the series finale, the best season finale
There's no
is
place like fucking home.
no, yes.
That
And in
is-
particular, I'm like, if I'm splitting
parts
them
2
up,
and
I'm
3.
talking, if I'm splitting them into 3
I'd
parts,
fit them into 2. Part 2.
I say part 1 and part 3.
I'd say since because I'm going by how the Blu-rays are formatted, so parts 1 and 2. There's only 2 parts because that's how it aired. Part 2. If I aired to see 1, but I'm getting both parts. In this case, both parts to me are the best. I mean, you've called season 4 like Lost the movie. That shit is the definition of Lost the movie.
Yo, yes. All right. So then we have one that I cannot talk about.
Okay.
The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham.
Yep, I can't talk about that one either.
Then we have Happily Ever After.
See, that sounds like.
Oh wait, no, wait. Let's say that it's out of order.
Oh, jeez.
We'll say LAX, particularly part
that
1.
premiere.
Particularly part 1 of
Part 1,
LAX.
because there is something that happens in it that it crushes my fucking soul, but I can't talk about it.
Yeah, and then Happily Ever After, another season 6 episode.
Yeah, is that the Sawyer one by any chance?
That is the Desmond episode.
Oh, okay.
Then, obviously, the end.
Oh, the end is one. No, to me, it's hard because I don't want to say Buffy is my favorite show and all, but that might be the greatest series finale I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes. Oh.
And it's
Chef's
the longest episode of
kiss.
the show too. It's like an hour 46 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
But it works it aired over 2.5 hours originally, and it was worth it.
And now finally for my season rankings, which have changed a bit, I think,
Okay.
from my
we're almost
old
done
video.
here. I'm gonna let William Hunter know that we're almost done.
All right.
Mhm.
So obviously,
You go do that.
you guys know that like season 3 is my least favorite, despite absolutely loving it.
My least favorite is now
I-
year 2.
I
It used
think
to be 5, but it's 2 now.
I think
Ooh, wow.
just the first like 6 or so episodes are
I
so
don't necessarily
slow.
agree with that. I don't necessarily. Some of it, yeah, but like, I feel like I could, like, compared to, let's say, stuff that's like later, like Stranger to Strangeland, that shit is just intolerable, and Expose is the most unbearable episode I've ever seen. But the first 6 episodes, I could kind of defend a little bit.
Now, obviously here I'm just like everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect to me. And season 5, as convoluted as it is,
I've
it is an
appreciated it.
extremely entertaining episode, especially the first half.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
I prefer
And then the
half
second
of season
half
5
is
over the first
amazing.
half, to be honest. But I prefer the second half of season 5 more.
Now this one, season 6, I freaking love it. I love it so much. There
Don't
is
tell
just
me about to say Across the Sea, boy.
What?
I don't mind it, but it's not like the greatest. It's not.
No.
It.
I love that episode, but it is a deeply flawed episode.
Because of what it subverts people's expectations. Let's put it this way: it subverts a lot of expectations, and the way they did it, it's flawed. I'm not saying that the story itself they're telling is flawed. I'm just saying the way they did it is flawed.
Also, an out of context thing. So, like, people can if like people are okay, but like it's out of context.
It doesn't.
My
make
least
any fucking
favorite thing
sense.
in that episode is you can't hurt each other. I've made sure of that.
Oh yeah.
That's a terrible explanation.
That's bad.
Okay, then season 1.
Oh, yeah, season 1.
Now
Brilliant.
now this one, it's near and dear to my heart and everything, and it's actually season 2. Season 2 used to be my favorite season.
Yay, it went down. I'm just so proud of you.
Season 4 is my new favorite
We have
season
the
of
same
Lost.
number 1. Woo!
That is just a perfect
It's a
what?
perfect
14
season of
hours,
television.
almost like 14 hours of television.
14, yeah, because part 2 is 2 hours. So yeah, 14 hours. It is perfect. There is not a single flaw in season 4. And the fact that they did it under a fucking writer's strike, I want to know how they did it.
I know, and it is sad reading about that season, like with like some episodes that they had planned and everything, but then just they couldn't write them.
But I think it's a flawless season for what they did come up with. It is flawless. I love that fucking season to death. Make love to that season. And William, it only gets better from there.
Oh, I trust you.
And that's it?
Okay, we are done. We are done. I gotta tell Hunter to come back in.
Come back. Give us views.
Come back in. Everybody can come back in now. Everybody can come back in now. Come back in. Everybody can come back in. Okay, I'm gonna.
We gotta go back.
Yes, we do.
We gotta go back to.
Yes, we do.
Ginger snaps.
Yes, we do, because we have to talk about Canada right after this. Wrong one. Oops.
Whoops a daisy.
I'm having a stroke. Okay.
This looks so good.
Bet it tastes even better.
Look at it. It's gorgeous and rich.
Should I leave you two alone?
Tim Hortons Cafe Mocha. Our premium coffee blended with hot chocolate, covered in a rich, creamy topping and sprinkled with chocolate shavings. It's just one of 3 specialty coffees you can now enjoy, along with our flavored cappuccinos.
Finished?
I think I'm in love.
Godzilla the album in stores now.
Don't be afraid. Yeah. Come with me. Yeah. Come with me.
This is it, the island of the skull. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, there is an island where men do not go. For good reason. You'll need the courage of a man and the strength of a beast to survive. Play as man. Play as Kong. Play Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. Rated E10 to T.
Oh my gosh, I remember that King Kong game.
Gee, I wonder why I put Godzilla, the soundtrack to Godzilla, and then the King Kong video game.
I think I know
I know why.
Godzilla
The
had
New Empire.
that banging of a soundtrack.
The New
It
Empire.
did. It did. I mean, the Wallflowers cover of the David Bowie song Heroes, that shit is fucking phenomenal. I think it might be better than the original. I really think so. And that was the lead-off single before, and Puff Daddy, we can't talk about Puff Daddy anymore because he's also known as Diddy, and look what he did recently.
And I've actually played that King Kong game back on the PS2. My God, it was
That
the best times ever.
that one doesn't
And
have a HUD, does it?
I still have
Why?
it.
Yeah, I think it doesn't have like a HUD or anything.
Oh,
It's
right,
just
the thing, the navigated thing. And
Yeah.
yes, Godzilla. Actually, the X is silent. I just learned that the official way you pronounce the title is Godzilla Kong, the New Empire.
I've been wondering
Yeah.
how
X
in the
is
world. Like,
silent.
I was like, is it Godzilla and Kong?
It's
Or
just Godzilla Kong. Not even and, not X. Just Godzilla Kong. It's a convoluted. It's about as convoluted of a name as Lost Season 5 is.
I would.
That's
I
the
guess
last
I
time
would
we tell
rather
them Lost
have.
in this video.
I guess I would rather have it that than like Godzilla slash
Oh, that would be
Kong.
stupid. That
Yeah,
would be so
But
fucking
yeah, Jared,
stupid.
and I still feel grateful to have that King Kong game for the PS2.
I heard that game is phenomenal, but I've
I
never played
love-
the movie.
love that game.
So yeah, Godzilla Kong, it's doing very well. $80 million in opening weekend. So I guess Adam Wingard did do something right. Anyway, let's go to Canada, man. Wait, no, that's Jamaican. Why did I say it? like that?
Wow.
Wow, really?
Let's go to Canada, eh?
Out by 16 or dead in the scene, but together forever. They're just being normal teenage girls.
I'm not dying in this room with you! I'm not dying!
You know, we're almost not even related anymore.
What did Bob Marley show? Hey, man. Oh my God, Tanner just made a clip of let's go to Canada, man. When I said that, oh, God, help me.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I said it the way I did, but
Wait.
anyway.
Hold up.
What?
Let's go to Canada, man.
What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Good God, was it the lost shit made me go fucking mad? Jesus Christ Almighty. Okay. Gotta make sure I have everything I have set. Ugh, Jesus. Why did I not do this ahead of time? Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. Ginger Snaps is a 2000 No, this is not American. It's a 2000 Canadian supernatural horror film Is werewolves considered the supernatural? I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of just
Supernatural are more like, ghosts.
Ghosts, demons, and the forces of darkness. Nah, I'm just referencing Buffy at this point. Directed by John Fawcett, who I actually found this out pretty recently. You know the show Orphan Black? He
Oh, yeah.
co-created it. He co-created Orphan Black. He did. Written by Karen Walton, who was a writer on Orphan Black. That's so weird. Story by Karen Walton and John Fawcett, produced by Karen Lee Hall and Stephen Holban, right? Steve Holban. I think that's it. Starring Emily Perkins, Catherine Isabel, Chris Lemke, Jesse Moss, Daniel Hampton, and Mimi Rogers, who's the only American in this cast. It was released on May 11th, 2001 in Canada wide, but it was in a bunch of film festivals.
Oh, Canada!
Oh my Jesus!
Oh Jesus, Jordy.
Okay.
I almost thought about doing that.
Oh my God! How dare
I didn't do it. What's stopping you?
I didn't think
you
about
did
it, to
it.
be honest.
No, just do it. Go on. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
I don't want to hear
No.
I want to hear Jared do it. You be quiet.
No.
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 No. No.
Blame Canada.
Man, you don't have to be so harsh.
Actually, they are being harsh. They're being big time meanies at this point.
Oh, big fat meanies, just like
I said big time meanies, not big fat meanies. You,
Why are you
Jew hater, you.
How do I look like this?
You freaking Jew hating butt plug, you.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay, it was released originally. It was shown at the Munich Fantasy Film Festival on August 1st, 2000.
Wait. Eunuch?
Munich, in Germany.
Oh, I thought you said eunuch for a second. I'm like, wait, what?
The following, and then the next month, it played at the Toronto International Film Festival. TIFF has been very popular lately with a bunch of Hollywood movies, and it brought word of mouth. But then it was officially released in theaters in Canada on May 11th, 2011, by TVA International in Canada. I believe in the United States it went direct to video and was released by DEJ Entertainment, which is a division of Blockbuster. Then Lionsgate, via Artisan Entertainment, picked up the rights to do a DVD release, and they released the two movies that follow it that we don't talk about, which I'll get to in a moment. But TVA International released it in Canada. Budget was $4.5 million. I believe that's Canadian. I don't think Canadian dollars. I don't think that's US dollars. And made only $572,781. So 500,000. Can I speak today? $572,781. That's it. Box office failure. I mean, Canada probably did well, but in America, nope. Nope. Although it was apparently the 5th highest grossing film in Canada. So I guess that's good.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, the premise. It's the story of two outcast sisters, Ginger and Bridget, spelled BRIGITTE, a bizarre name, a bizarre spelling of it.
Brigitte.
In the mindless suburban town of Bailey Downs.
Bragtitte.
According to the movie, this Bailey Downs, this suburban town, is in Ontario, Canada. On the night of Ginger's first period, she is savagely attacked by a wild creature, confirmed to be a big dog or a werewolf. Ginger's wounds miraculously heal, but something is not quite right. Now Bridget must save her sister and save herself. 90% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, 70% rating on Metacritic, 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, I'm going to check Letterboxd. So I literally just logged this movie like 3 hours ago. I said 3.8. Let me have a look. Is it 3? I'm pretty sure it's 3.8. Our lucky thing is like 3.8. A lot of movies we get a 3.8. No, it's a 3.6 on Letterboxd. Excuse me. So apparently 2 of us have seen this movie before and 1 of us has not.
Yep.
One of us is not. 500. Now they're making fun of me. How much I said 500,000. Damn it. Okay, where do I begin? Okay, my story of this movie involves scared shitless. Remember that horror movie marathon I used to do on the network? Remember that? Yeah. This was part of it. This was like it was in early stages of it. I think it was like day 15 or 16. Okay, in the middle. It's not the early days of it's in the first year I did it. It was like day 15 or 16. I heard of this movie before. I saw it for the first time. I knew it was a Canadian film, so I was stepping way out of my comfort zone because usually I like to watch American movies, or at least movies that, a lot of American movies are shot in Canada now. A lot of them are. And, even though they're still
Jared,
American productions.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sing it.
No!
Oh, Canada.
Oh.
Sing it, hurry, before he puts his headphones on.
I'm putting it back on, bitch. I'm putting it back on. Fuck my fucking Damn you.
You're no fun.
Yes, I am no fun. I'm in the no fun league.
Fucking Jory.
The only reason why I come here is to have fun. You never let me have fun. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You little bitch.
We're not gonna make this a fucking divorce court episode right now. So.
Hey, listen. I mean, I wouldn't blame the next person want to divorce your ass. I mean.
Okay.
Oh,
dang.
Jordy.
Day 16 of Scared Shitless the first year. I really liked it. However, especially for new viewers, I'll say this now, get it out of the way. The first 10 minutes might tick some people off. Let's put it this way. The first 10 minutes of this movie, especially if you're watching it for the first time, it might tick some people off. Like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah. That was me. That was me.
Oh my god, it was you?
I should have warned you in advance. And Hunter had the same experience. I showed it to him, and he was like, what the fuck are you making me watch in the first 10 minutes? And then after the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay.
I was totally into it though, but I was just like,
what the fuck?
I mean, it reminded me of. Do you guys know about that whole thing with the Harry Potter fan fiction?
I don't know anything about Harry Potter fan fiction.
No.
Frankly, I don't think I want to. Just explain.
Yeah, that there was some Harry Potter fan fiction back in the day that was written on fanfiction.com, and I don't know why. I don't know why it was called My Immortal, and it was super like gothic and emo, and it had super horrible misspellings and stuff, and the writer of it never like revealed themselves. But anyway, there was these two girls. There was these two girls that made a YouTube channel, and they were acting as if they were the writers, and they are just these the two main characters from this movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The point of this story, okay, so yeah, so this movie starts off, okay, it starts, the first minute or two might turn off some people because basically the first 2 minutes of the movie is the horror version of fucking Marley and Me. The movie starts off, and there's this kid, he's playing in his own backyard, the mother's cripping up some leaves because it's fall time, and then he's playing with, there's some like blood, he's touching blood and all that shit, and then the mom's like, oh, what are you doing there? What are you playing with that? And there's a paw, and she's like, ugh. And the dog's name is Baxter. That's the dog's name. Baxter Bunny, like Arthur. Ironically, Arthur was produced in Canada. Even though it's an American production, it was produced in Canada, which is ironic. But they go up, and then you see the dog's dead body, just mutilated.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the horror version of Marley and Me was a horror film.
To be honest with you, I kind of got the same exact feeling like when I was rewatching it like today. It felt like a first time watch for me since
I hadn't seen it in 5 years.
I would say around there too, and holy shit.
It is fuck.
the brutality
I knew
of that
happen,
scene
but
is
I didn't know how the brutality was gonna be. And then we enter, and then we kind of slowly get introduced to our two main characters, Bridget and Ginger. And the way, the thing is that I probably should give context, because the opening credits, if you don't know when it's coming, like when you see it, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? But the thing is that they have a school project that they have to do, where they have to pretty much describe life in their town, right? So they're gonna take all these pictures, and pretty much what they're gonna do is to describe how Bailey Downs is a hellhole with quiet, like it's pretty much a hellhole to them. It's a hellhole, and what they're gonna do is take pictures and pretty much do fake suicides, and that's what the opening credits are. The fake suicide pictures.
They're so obsessed with death to the point where, thank God, they invent the
Ginger
Green
says this
Reaper.
outright. The way they do it, and it's because Bridget is not. She's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, and then Ginger's like, suicide is the ultimate fuck you. That's what she says, word for word, verbatim.
Yeah.
And it's just like, because they were obsessed with, they had this childhood pact when they were 8 years old about, well, I'll say it right now, death by 16 or dead in the scene, together forever, unite against life as we know it. And, they've been obsessed with death all this time before the movie even starts. And they dress like Hot Topic emos you see in the mall.
Yeah.
With the noose around their necks.
Yeah, you would definitely see those at those stores.
Yeah, I think this movie predicted Hot Topic. I don't know about that, because
was Hot Topic around?
or what is it?
When did Hot Topic come out? Let me check when Hot Topic was created, because it's like predicted Hot Topic. Let's check this shit. They were founded in 1989.
What,
so they were very much
what
around.
did a Hot Topic from 1989 look like?
I don't know. They were fans of The Cure. I don't know. But yeah, that's how the movie starts. But I think, even though you're really turned off by it, you're like, for some people, it's going to be like, and then the fact that they get a standing ovation in the class after the photography they show, and they're like, yeah, they're like, yeah, and all over some, they're cheering.
And you saw the teacher not impressed.
Teacher, he's like, I know it's a very Canadian movie, but he has the most Canadian accent of everybody. He's not even trying to hide it. He's like, what this is? And
like, he was not impressed to the point where they want to get those two girls. They want to get those two girls in the office and have a talk.
Get them out.
Get out.
Fuck out. And all this other stuff, but people are like, rooting and all stuff. But the thing is that after you get through that, their likability as characters, even though they hate a lot of things, they hate society, they hate the people they're around, but there's a likability to these characters. They could have easily been just cynical. I mean, there are cynical, but like cynical, like hard, cynical, and just like, you hate everything and blah blah blah. But there's a likability, and I love the dialogue in this movie because it reminds me, it's kind of like if Joss Whedon wrote this movie. Some of the dialogue is very Buffy-esque to me, and sometimes very Lost-esque in terms of like the humor. Especially the cinematography. The cinematography is very Lost-esque because Lost-ish, because there's a lot of handheld cam, and there's a lot of handheld cam on Lost. So, it reminds me of that, the cinematography. I guess I'll get to that. But, like, the story they're trying to tell here, like, they're trying to warm up these characters before the werewolf attacks Ginger and everything. And I think they did that really well. I don't know about you guys, but I think they did that really well.
No, I completely agree.
Same.
Like, and the parents have, like, no fucking idea what they're doing. It's like, this movie
I love how
oblivious
they are.
This movie is bad parenting 101. This is the bad parenting 101 movie. Because especially the mother, completely oblivious to everything that's going on in this movie. And, there's the scene early on where, they're not really well liked by a lot of people, but some of the guys are like trying to hit on Ginger. They're looking at her and it's like, oh, I want to bang a Fitzgerald. I'm like, oh, no, not the goopy looking one. I want the one with the rack. I think that's what
the rack.
Captain Mercury says. And he's a funny character. I'll get that out of the way. Even though he's a douche, he's a funny douche. He's a funny douche. I like that character. He's funny. But and then it's like they're playing like field hockey and shit. It's a very Canadian movie. The fact that they're playing field hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also love too, like the movie kind of like takes place like during the fall season. It kind of like has like that warm like orangey like type of color where
Yeah.
you see like all the leaves coming down on the ground, and there's
It's-
still some of the trees.
It's also a very like grungy movie, and
Maybe
like
that's why I love it.
it's
'cause I
kind
love
of
grunge music.
Oh yeah.
it's kind of like, I don't know, like people just seem like very like sweaty and like kind of dirty in this movie, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like that feeling.
Chicken Little is bad parenting. Chicken Little.
That I would agree with.
But yeah, like it shows them off and how they feel about certain people. Trina is like the school bitch. Like this, when Trina is introduced, you immediately sympathize with these two. You immediately sympathize with them because yes, some of the things like the fake suicide, yeah, but when Trina shows up, I'm just like, no, I understand now. Because Trina St. Clair, she's a bitch. She is a bitch. The blonde one, she's a bitch. But yeah, like making fun of them and everything like that. You're calling them freaks and all that other stuff. And it's like kind of like a little bit of a slow burn, but not quite. There's and then there's this thing about on the dinner table, that next scene about how Ginger may or may not be having her first period, and that reminds me, you know what this movie is? This is the horror version of a certain movie that I really love that I've referenced many times on the show. You want to know what it is? It's not Jennifer's Body, that's for fucking sure. I'm trying to find the fucking clip. You know what it reminds me of? This is what it reminds me of. Think about it. Think about how Turning Red and Ginger Snaps compare. It's basically if Turning Red is if Ginger Snaps was a comedy and nobody died in it. That's what it is.
I can see that.
To the point where Turning Red takes place in Toronto. I believe in Toronto.
Yep.
I'm 100% sure.
So, yeah.
And it takes place in the early 2000s.
So this one, Turning Red takes place in 2002. Although in this movie, there's instances where you see the calendars and everything like that. It says 1999. So I don't know if that was a mistake or does it really take place in 1999. I really don't know. But it's very similar in that regard. And if it was more funnier, I mean, this movie's fucking funny though. This movie, it's a very specific sense of humor, but it's my sense of humor. It's pitch black humor.
Yeah, it's very
dark humor. Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say? Jared?
I was saying it's kind of cynical in a lot of ways.
And it could be pretty dark too.
It could be pretty dark, but it reminds me of Joss Whedon. It reminds me of, but again, Joss Whedon's less cynical, but his writing, not the person. But so after that scene, they want to go film more pictures, I believe, and then the werewolf attacks them in the school playground. This scene is this. If you didn't think the suicide stuff was violent enough, this movie's fucking brutal.
Oh god!
Look how it literally eats up Ginger.
Oh my god!
Scratches, all that other shit. It's like it is gory as fuck. It is.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, you know what? Just to remind me of.
Don't tell me.
It kind of remind me of that Josh scene, but good.
Oh fuck that scene! Fuck Josh!
No, I'm just saying. Think about it. It's the Josh scene, but it's in a good movie though.
Yeah, but then again, the Josh scene takes place in the day. This scene takes place at night. That's the difference.
That's true, but just the way that Ginger got brutalized by that
mutilated
creature was
almost.
Oh my god! Like I felt like she was going to die almost.
Well, you can't have that because we wouldn't have a movie.
Nope.
Maybe a different movie, but not the movie we're watching today. But so miraculously, she not long. It's like they're thinking about they there's this scene where they're running against the werewolf after he finally gets her off, and then I forgot to mention there's a drug dealer named Sam in this movie. He is one of the main characters as well. He's like the resident drug dealer of the town. I love that character, but I'm explaining that because his van hits the werewolf so fucking bad. It's like boom. It's like the cow in Halloween 2. I'm surprised the fucking car didn't go flipping. You know, cow, an American werewolf in Canada.
Werewolf in Canada.
Not exactly per se, because anyway, the point of that Sam's character, I'll get to in a moment. So Ginger, her wounds miraculously start healing. They start healing very. I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? And then the next day, that's the body starts turning hairy. And I'm like, uh-oh, something's wrong here. And then she starts acting different. And these scenes are among standouts in the movie. Like, for example, there's this initial scene where, I think, it's the initial scene where after this, like, after she gets through all the pain and all that stuff, but, like, and this is around the same time where she actually has her first period, so it's kind of a metaphor for periods. But, again, turning red is kind of like that, too. But, she has smoked some weed with some of the guys, which that's a pretty funny scene when she smokes weed. And in Sam's van, and he's like, what the fuck are you? He comes in and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fucking taking my shit? And it leads to this big fight, to the point where Trina has her dog with her, and Ginger kicks the fucking dog. That's funny and dark, and she starts acting different from this point forward in the movie. Like, she starts dressing more sexy. I don't know. That's like the best way I can say. She starts dressing sexy, and she is the attention of all the guys, particularly Jason McCurdy, as I mentioned before. Lucky bastard, she gets to bang him. Lucky bastard. But she starts acting different. And it just goes crazier and crazier. I mean, I could talk. Why am I doing all the heavy work? Talk about certain things that you liked. Why am I doing all the heavy work, Jared? You haven't seen this movie before.
I haven't seen this movie before.
Want to talk about it?
I think we kind of talked about like some of the highlights that I really like. Again, I really like the gore in this.
Yeah.
As like we talked about like special effects and everything with horror movies and stuff, and this one's like really cool, and I love like just I like the transformation in this. Again, it kind of reminds me, it's like lower budgeted American Werewolf in London and stuff.
4.5 Canadian.
And so like I like the changes of like her like growing hair, and then like by the end, like what she starts looking at, and that transformation is like really freaking gross and everything. And again, like mixing that with like the cinematography and everything, there's parts of this movie that just feel kind of dirty and gross and everything, and I'm like, I kind of like that, and I miss that a little bit, because like I feel like a lot of movies just
look too clean.
Are too clean now.
That digital movies, they look too clean sometimes.
Yes, and I think that is a problem with digital. Like digital is great and everything, but you do lose like some of that grime and everything.
But
say for example, the fake suicides at the beginning, if they shot that digitally, it wouldn't look all that great.
Yeah,
it wouldn't look all that, and it borderline when it's on film like that, it borderline looks like a snuff film. Borderline.
I mean, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, like nowadays, like we just kind of like miss like the whole like, prosthetics and practical effect of how later on.
How
the transformation will affect Ginger,
You got cut off, buddy.
You actually mentioned. Oh, let's see. You actually mentioned the like parts that like look like a snuff film and everything. A film that this actually like kind of looks like in terms of its grime is actually one that I've mentioned before, which is Johnny Depp's The Brave movie, where
The one
he
that was unreleased.
yeah that
Brave.
his character is going to star in a snuff film.
Yeah. So that, like, the story, as it turns out, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier to the point where it's like,
Performances too.
oh, this movie isn't what it is about Catherine Isabel and Emily Perkins. It's not what it is about them. If they were not cast, this movie wouldn't be what it is. It really
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it would have been like a disaster without those two.
It would have been a good script, just shitty actors. Imagine just some random Canadian chicks off the street.
And again, yeah, like well, what's her name? Emily Perkins is
Who
that
plays
right?
Bridget? She plays
Yeah.
Bridget.
Which
She's
I
in
mentioned
Insomnia.
this.
Both of them are in Insomnia.
She's
Both of
in
them are.
the It miniseries from the 90s.
Yeah, and I said both of them are from Christopher Nolan's Insomnia. Both of them appear.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Oh, crap, I need to rewatch it now.
Wow.
I know. I'm like, that's one of the only Nolan films I haven't seen, but apparently
Same.
they appear in it.
Same here.
Holy shit!
I have not seen it.
Of course, Catherine Isabel's in Freddy versus Jason, but I don't want to talk about that because I have to do it on the wheel. But that's usually. Let's put it this way: she's the only good thing I could say about Freddy versus Jason without going too far. Fuck that movie. And she's great as Ginger. She's just.
Oh yeah.
Like, gives it her all. Gives it her all. She's one of the she's one of those horror actresses that the horror community absolutely loves. Like this shit. I haven't seen American Mary, but apparently she's great in that movie. I don't know if you've heard of that movie, but
no.
I heard she's great in that. Freddy versus Jason. She's better than fucking whatever the fuck the lead was. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I hate Freddy versus Jason, but she's phenomenal in this. And yes, I'll say it right now. I kind of had a crush on her, and I kind of still do a little bit in this movie, even though the character is a minor. But I don't. I'm not saying the character. Like, no, that's my. I go Chris Hansen jail, but the actress, yes, I gotta have a crush. I'll admit it right now, even though I'm, very distant about my crushes, and I've implied my number one crush sometimes, and. I'm not saying who it is. Fuck you. You figure it out yourself.
I mean, during that hallway sequence, I was like, hot damn!
Speaking of which, Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body ripped this movie off. I'm saying this right now. This movie was heavily influenced by Jennifer's Body support. I think it was a fucking ripoff. There's the scene in the fucking hallway where she's walking down in fucking slow motion. That is exactly what they do in Jennifer's Body after she gets eaten by whatever the fuck that was, the demon or whatever. That's the exact same shot. Trust me, if you've seen both movies, compare both of them. And it's the exact same shot. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you, Diablo Cody and Karen Kusama? What the fuck is wrong with you? You plagiarist. Freddy versus Ginger would have been more. If she was the main character in Freddy versus Jason, I'd give it a higher fucking rating. It's the Monica Keena. Jesus Christ. And get Kelly Rowland out of that fucking movie too. She was the worst.
I was like this, watching Ginger walking down the hallway, out to quote The Mask, smoking.
Oh Jesus Christ! I love The Mask, but yeah, and everybody, and all the guys like Jason and his Betty's like, oh my God, she looks so hot, and all that other stuff, and just like, yeah, in slow motion with, I believe that's Junkie XL instrumental music. Yes, Tom Hilkenberg put some when he was a DJ.
Yeah, I was looking at the soundtrack just a little bit ago, and it showed Junkie
new metal in the movie.
Oh,
There's a lot of new metal. A lot of new metal. Like Fear Factory is played like 3 times in the movie. The band Fear Factory, you might have heard of them, but they played a lot in this movie. Yeah, she walks down the hallway. She looks smoking as
smoking.
And it's not long after that where she kind of starts a mini relationship with Jason. She makes out with him, and they're all over each other and all that stuff. And Bridget's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You didn't even like him before. Why is up with you now?" Because the werewolf shit is attacking. And they're gonna bang in this car, and then she's like biting and shit. And it's like they treated Ginger like Megan Fox. I mean, Jennifer's Body. I hate that movie. I'm gonna say that right now. People say, "Oh, this movie inspired Jennifer's Body," and Jennifer's Body, like, we wouldn't have Jennifer's Body without Ginger Snaps. Like, oh, Jennifer's Body is a cult classic. It's an amazing movie. No, it's not. I think William could back me up. That movie is fucking garbage. That movie is horrible. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't care about. And Roger Ebert didn't like it, and then he had to force to change his review because, oh no, it's a cult classic.
I was mixed on that.
Anyway, even though it's a fucking plagiarist, except there's a couple of differences between this and them. For example, Sam in this movie, he's one of the more sympathetic characters. In Jennifer's Body, there is no male character that's good. They're all douchebags. Gee, I wonder why. It's an agenda pushing movie. I don't want to call it the W word because I'm too good for that. But they're clearly pushing something in it. Well, this movie, Ginger, yes, she is responsible for everything that they did, but there's a vulnerability to her. There's a side to her in this movie where she kind of regrets what she does. She kills the neighbor's dog at one point, and she regrets it. She kills the neighbor's dog. She, among other things, she just doesn't want to be like this. She grows a fucking tail, and she's freaked out about it. And, and all that stuff. And it's just like, it's crazy movie. It's just a crazy, crazy film. And it just gets better and better as it goes along. A lot of people say towards the end it gets too long. To me, I didn't really feel I didn't feel the weight. I felt like
that's kind of how I feel, just a little, but it's not.
It
it's
honestly
not bad.
felt perfectly paced.
Yes, I feel like it's perfectly paced. 108 minutes. I don't think there's a scene I could cut. At least in my opinion,
I don't think so.
I don't think there's anything I would cut per se. And like Bridget tries to do all these different things with Sam to try and see how they could cure her. Like they one time she puts a belly ring on her. And
yeah.
Oh.
And it's like she gets really like upset when it comes to putting the belly ring on. She's like, arr, arr, arr. It's almost like The Exorcist. Arr, arr, arr. And then Sam tries to do all these other things, and they just don't work, and they just try to figure it out. And I really like Sam in this movie because who he reminds me of? Speaking of Buffy, you know what he reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Oz. He kind of does. Seth Green's character, for the record. He's kind of like Oz when you think about it, except without all the drug dealing stuff, because Oz is not a drug dealer. But he is part of. He instead of him being a drug dealer, he's part of Dingoes Ate My Baby. That's what it is. The band Dingoes Ate My Baby. No, whatever. But if you haven't seen Buffy, you don't understand any of what I just talking about. Jennifer's Body. I'm gonna cut the whole movie. I think I would.
In a long time.
But the movie, she starts, Trina starts calling her a slut and things like that, and they go to their house at one point, and then when Trina accidentally kills herself with the fucking boom with the table,
the corner
shit, that's when things really kick off right in there. And they have to hide the body and all that shit, and the expired milk and all that stuff. And this movie does a good job, with the bad parenting element, because Pamela, the mother, completely inexperienced, and the dad kind of starts to figure stuff out, but then she's just turns him down, like, oh no, they're typical teenage girls. I'm just like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And by the end, there's this Halloween party. Well, before that, she kills a bunch of other people, like the janitor, the Asian janitor. His acting is fucking hilarious. His acting is so funny because he just goes like this. You want to know what he goes like? I'm gonna take off my bike. I'm gonna take it off, and he goes like this. When he's getting attacked, he's like, ugh.
Jiff.
He's clearly an extra, but it's so funny. That's the only part where I really kind of chuckled when I was supposed to not take it that serious. And she kills the teacher. She kills the fucking teacher. And believe it or not, before when it's revealed that she kills the teacher, the VO says, "Please come to the guidance counselor's office." You know who that was? That was Lucy Lawless, Xena Warrior Princess herself.
Whoa!
She even gets a special thanks credit at the end of the movie alongside her wife, Rob Tapper. Of course, Sam Raimi works with Rob Tapper a lot. So that's really interesting. That's a really interesting mention. So technically, she also isn't Canadian because she's from New Zealand. So 2 non-Canadians in this movie. So that shit when it gets crazier and then she starts transforming really bad and to go to the fucking Halloween party. Oof.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she tries to fuck Sam at one point. It's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want you to do this. I'm like, I'm too old for you. And like, because clearly he's like a 20-something-year-old guy and she just turned 16. Husband, wife, husband, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I'm too mumbled in my words. You know, I talk too much. Jared and William try to banter about this movie. I'm not enough talking for a minute. I'm gonna take a break.
I just love like the whole like claustrophobic atmosphere once you get to like the third act after the Halloween party. It just feels like tense throughout. Like Bridget was trying her absolute best just to like really help Ginger out when she was obviously turned into a werewolf. Which, by the way, the guy who actually
He did Pyramid Head.
oh
He did the design for Pyramid Head in the first Silent Hill movie.
Really?
wow what's this guy's
Yes.
face? Nick Nolan?
No. It says on the back. Paul Jones. He's the visual effects supervisor. He's the
Oh.
designer.
Oh,
Paul
okay.
Jones.
Okay. I was thinking of Nick Nolan, who actually did like the prosthetics and the effects of the actual werewolf, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But,
That's
yeah.
what I've actually learned about when I was actually looking up Wikipedia. And I was just like looking
The
through
makeup's fantastic, by the way, for the record. And I think
Oh, yeah.
the way it looks good because apparently it didn't look that good on camera, but I think the cinematography with the shaky cam it helped make the werewolf look better. Because apparently a lot of people think it doesn't look that great when you really look at it, which I can see because it's literally just a guy in a suit. It's just a guy in a suit when you literally look at it. But with the shaky cam and everything like that, it makes it look better. It really does.
And also,
I think you can hide a lot of like blemishes with like.
Because I'm gonna give a benefit of the doubt. This is a very low budget movie, very
Yeah.
low budget. This is before Blumhouse low budget.
and just like the whole use of the lighting when you see like Ginger
It really
transforming.
is grainy in that final act. It's really grainy, and I like it.
I'm talking about like when Ginger was in the back of the van, right? And
Yeah.
how the use of lighting, that was actually really well done.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. And like I said before, this movie is funny as fuck, but you really have to have a bit of a sense of humor like I am. I'm very crass, I'm very sarcastic, so this pretty much is just nonstop hilarity for me. Like there's a scene, like I can name you a couple of examples, like some of the stuff that Sam says, that Jason says. It's just Ginger says a lot of what would be ultimately mean things, but it's just funny because of the content. And by the way, if I didn't mention it before, I think I've mentioned it on the air. I don't think so. This movie has so many more F-bombs than I was expecting. This is like Martin Scorsese directed this movie because Ginger uses the word fuck almost every half a sentence in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't know when to catch a break from
Nope.
saying those F-bombs.
The fuck, and she's like the first.
If she's not saying an F-bomb, then she's doing something wrong.
Like she literally in her first, I believe her first lines is like when they were trying to fake the suicide. She was gonna try and in one of the photos was try to no. She was trying to cut her wrists, right? And she was like, "Fuck, cut." And she says, "Cutting your wrists is for girls or something like that." And then she instantly says, "I'm slitting my throat. You should definitely hang." And but out of context, it might be funny. It's dark, but in some ways, it's funny. In some ways,
Or
but
or how about when Ginger like actually got impaled by like the fence in the beginning and then like
oh
yeah.
oh yeah, just take it.
Just take it.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
and
just do it. The official line is just do it.
do
Just
it.
like Nike, just
then,
do it.
And then Bridget just took the
takes the
photo.
camera.
Just took the photo. She
Just takes
did
it.
what she had to do.
But yeah,
Because obviously they're
I
death
think
obsessed.
they're out of everything in here, even though it's very funny, it's a very fun movie. This movie is ultimately a fucking tragedy. This movie is a
Oh my
definition of a
gosh.
fucking tragedy.
It can really get depressing as
is
hell
very
towards the
depressing
end.
at times.
Like I
Especially at
actually
the
felt
end.
bad.
Good God.
I actually
It's
felt bad.
like the whole thing about them being death obsessed and Ginger, indirectly or not, I'm thinking it's indirectly, but she kind of uses Bridget as for her own game. She doesn't mean it, of course, but she does it anyway. So, and the movie's just about Bridget coming to terms that she sometimes has to make decisions for herself. That's the whole character arc, if you will. She has
Yeah.
to make decisions for her own. She doesn't want to kill Ginger. That's made pretty fucking clear. And Sam wants to do everything in his power to help her. But the ultimate tragedy comes when Sam is killed. He's killed by Ginger when she's full on werewolf. She looks like a fucking dog now, and she's killed. And they grew like a friendship. Not a relationship, like a friendship, like a very close friendship. Because obviously Sam is 20 something, she's 15. But yeah, like, and then when that point is like she's trying to have the needle in one hand and try to protect herself, and she says it's a very impactful line towards the end. I think it's the last line of the movie. Actually, it could be. I don't know.
I believe so.
I'm
sure.
Among the lines is, "I'm not dying in this room with you. I'm not dying." And then Ginger, as a werewolf, the werewolf blushes her up, and then what happens is that Bridget accidentally stabbed her right in the gut.
And she actually had that syringe like on the other hand when
She went to boot with the syringe, but she
Yeah.
stabbed her
Yeah.
to protect herself, and that's how the movie ends. She dies. Ginger
that-
dies. It's not happy at all. Like, I guess it's implied that she does take the cure for herself eventually. I'm disregarding the sequels right now. Fuck that. Let's say this right now. They don't fucking exist. There's 2 sequels. One is direct sequel, which has, ironically, Tatiana Maslany from Orphan Black.
Yeah, the sequel is like
I heard it's not that
is
great.
decent, but the prequel,
The prequel?
no.
Oh my god.
No.
You don't know how much the prequel doesn't make no sense? It takes place in the 1800s in
Yeah.
Alberta, Canada, and it's the same fucking characters. How?
I
So
remember
in
that.
the continuity, wait, so Ginger and Bridget were from a past life before, and just like in the 1800s, and are these their ancestors that have the same names, or are these different people? This makes Lost Season 5 look less convoluted.
It made no sense.
It made no fucking sense.
That is really weird.
Yeah,
To the
Jared,
point where
I
this
saw
is
those.
the only movie in the series you could buy in North America on Blu-ray. The rest you have to import. Even they know. Just leave it at this one and be done with it.
I mean, if you look at my letterbox, Jared, you'll know that I've seen those 2 other movies.
Okay.
They're not good at all.
But yeah, I suggest they don't exist. This is the only one.
Just pretend they don't exist.
And plus, John Fawcett didn't return to direct any of them, and Karen Walton had nothing to do with them in terms of writing. So pretty much they just made it for the fucking money. They made it for the fucking cash grab because it was huge here in the direct-to-video market. It was huge on Sci-Fi Channel. This used to play on Sci-Fi Channel all the fucking time when I was a kid. When I was 4 years old, this used to play a lot on Sci-Fi. It was a staple of Sci-Fi before they became the Asylum Network with Sharknado and all that shit.
I wouldn't know because I didn't get introduced into the horror genre when I was like 16,
I mean, I
believe.
used to watch a little bit of Sci-Fi, a little bit. Like, I remember the movie Darkness, the movie with Anna Paquin. I think it was like about some like things in the dark or something like that. It's with Anna Paquin.
Maybe I'm not too sure.
It's from 2004. Technically, it's 2002. It was released in Spain, but it's a 2004 movie here in the US. But it's a Harvey Weinstein joint. But I remember watching that on Sci-Fi. I remember watching what else did I watch? I watched some of the Twilight Zone and Tales of the Dark Side on Sci-Fi when I was a kid, actually. So Sci-Fi had a lot of good shit back then. Stargate, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This movie ends in ultimate tragedy, but I think it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely just heartbreaking.
It really
of an
is.
end. But I think this is the only way to end it. If it was headed on a happy ending, it would go against completely what the movie's trying to say. It would go completely against everything what the movie was trying to say. It's at the end of the day, it's a tragedy, and they just went for it. I appreciate that they just went for it. It's not like a fuck you ending. It makes perfect sense considering who they were and who they are by the end of the movie. It makes logical sense. Something that the sequels don't get right.
Yeah. I mean, when you pay attention to like the explicit details, like as soon as the movie was starting to close, you can actually
The
see
last
the
shot of the movie
photographs
is
on
yes,
the
the
planted
photographs
on the
on the
wall.
fucking wall, going down, down,
Mm-hmm.
down, 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 and it's just like the memories that they had and all that other shit.
Yeah,
I was just like, it's
that is such.
heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And the score, I forgot to mention the score.
Oh my
The
god.
main theme, which plays a lot in the movie, that's a great fucking musical cue.
Wow,
That's great. That's
that's
great.
great.
That is absolutely fantastic.
And
Who did the
those
music?
and those little
Mike
details.
Shields. Mike Shields. He
Yeah,
did the
those
score.
little details to that ending made the whole ending not only depressing
Satisfying.
but
It's a
a lot
satisfying
better.
ending. Like, especially considering, like, she has a syringe right there and she goes over to Ginger's werewolf body and just embraces her, even as she's just dying. She's the last shot is just lingering down, back as the main fusion is coming, and she's just crying, and then it just fades to black like that. I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how Jared feels about that, but
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I like zoned out for a second.
so now focus on what you liked about this movie. Anything else that I didn't mention?
No, pretty much you did everything. I mean, like,
Flaws then? If you had any flaws?
I mean, we talked about like how I felt about like pacing near the end. I kind of was like ready for it to wrap up and everything.
Yeah.
But other than that, like everything else is like really good in it. And again, I think my favorite stuff in it is the two main characters and everything. And
yes, the acting sells it. The acting sells it.
And it being a very low budget movie, I think that they do a great job with the filmmaking aspect, as we talked about the grungy look in particular. And again, we talked about how like the filmmaking kind of obscures some of the like imperfections of it. And I think this is yet again another example of a kind of low budget movie that's worth like looking at to like inspire.
Here's the thing though, this is way better than Bad Taste because this is an actual fucking film. It's actually take itself seriously and it's so great. It's so funny. It's like this is a new comfort movie. I don't know why I'm saying that because even how dark some of the material in this is, but this is a comfort movie right here. Comfort movie.
I wouldn't say that for me personally because once you really get towards the end, I felt sad for Bridget. I felt so bad I felt so bad.
I don't
that
know
she
if
had
I was
to, like,
comforted by the movie.
Comforted by the first two acts. Is that okay?
So...
You're comforted.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you feel bad. It's kind of like Lost. I feel so good in the first 6.5 seasons. When you get to the end, I'm just depressed as fuck. But yeah, this movie is a gem. This is like one of the most popular Canadian films of all time because there's not very many full-blown Canadian movies out there that we know about. This is one of the most popular right here. This one right here.
And I think it's a very rare gem in the horror genre.
I think it's so good. It deserves to be a cult classic. And they almost made a TV show of this. Thank God they did it. There was supposed to be like a British TV show. I remember hearing about it like 2 or 3 years ago. It was like supposed to be some like from British company that made it.
What?
And it entered development, and then nothing heard about it.
I
years.
can't.
So
I
think it got canned. So
I'm sorry. I cannot see that happen.
Like a British Ginger Snaps, and just like with British people, I'm just like, fuck off.
I'm sorry. I cannot see that happen.
There really shouldn't be a continuation. The sequels were pointless. The TV show's fucking pointless. Just leave this fucking as it is. It's not like Scream where you can actually do sequels and do really great things. This is just deserves to be a standalone feature.
Right.
This did so well in the Toronto International Film Festival. It actually won a couple of awards. I think it won the best picture of its jury for a Canadian film at Toronto International Film Festival.
Pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good. So, this is just amazing work of art, and it's one of those things where you understand, like, that's how eclectic my fucking taste is. Last week we did the Joy Luck Club, which we also put on the wheel, and Joy Luck Club is fucking amazing.
I love the Joy Luck Club.
The next week this comes. This is how eclectic my fucking taste is in movies. But it's my taste. What can you say? Bizarre in that way. But for this movie, originally it scared shitless. I liked it enough, but the first 10 minutes, ironically, the first 10 minutes kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I first saw it, so I gave it a 4. This rewatch, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Same here.
Nice.
Same here.
I'm giving it a 7 right now. It's a movie I need to rewatch because I really enjoy it a lot and everything. And I think like upon like setting some time away from it and everything and revisiting it, I think will help a whole lot with it because, again, I really like the characters.
Yes, I really do. The characters are what this movie makes, the best of. And also, too, this Blu-ray is not very expensive. I got it for like $14. $14. It's one of the least expensive. This is a Shout Factory release, mind you. So usually they're quite expensive.
I might have to check in on that then.
Yeah.
Like I got this for only $14. Depends on where you get it from. I got it from eBay, but now. This is just great. This is just an absolute film. And 2 completely underrated actresses because they're Canadian. They don't get fucking mentioned in this country. And they really deserve a lot better. I think Catherine Isabel was in It's a Wonderful Knife last year with Justin Long. I think she was in that film. I heard it was not very good, though. But Freddy vs. Jason could kiss my ass except for her. And Insomnia, now I want to watch it because she's in it. And I want to watch American Mary. And Hannibal, she's in Hannibal, the Brian Fuller show. Catherine Isabel's in Hannibal, the TV show with Matt Nicholson. She's in it for in seasons 2 and 3. So I need to watch fucking Hannibal now. So yeah, and also in Supernatural, she's on a couple episodes. Both of them are actually, but anyway.
Also, too, as someone who is really a big supporter in the Scream Factory lineup, this is just like a worthy addition to my collection.
I would wish I would get a 4K, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
No,
how
honestly,
and grimy the movie is. I don't think
cannot
it's gonna happen. I think this is gonna be the best way it ever looks on home video.
I mean, we briefly talked about it, and I think I've mentioned a film that I don't think you've heard of, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, where it's mostly good.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, that movie is something.
But yeah, great film. I love it. I love it to death. It's just one of those things where it's one of those Canadian films where you other than Trailer Park Boys is probably the most famous Canadian thing in this country. But yeah, great film.
Love it.
Okay, so now after all that talk, now let's head on to the wheel.
Okay,
bullshit.
Wheel. Oh, bullshit. Did it. By the way, I got something to tell you guys real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have this lined up for for Switch games I'm gonna get in the coming months. Next month they got Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I just announced that a couple weeks ago on May 23rd. Okay. Then Luigi's Mansion 2 for the Switch on June 27th. But the day after that, on June 28th, Spy Anya Operation Memories, which is Spy Family, a video game.
Oh, Spy Family. Okay.
So yeah. Oh, dude, have you seen? Wait, go to Hulu.
I've heard of it.
Just go to Hulu and watch it. You'll love it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But let's go ahead and spin.
Damn right, better take my word for it.
Hopefully, if you're watching this chain, hopefully we did one of your favorite films of all time, Justice, because I just found out today that it's one of his favorite. Ginger Snaps, one of his favorite.
Oh yeah.
Films. So I hope we did that justice for you. Let's spin the wheel now in 3, 2, 1. Now. And
if you didn't do it any justice, then who cares?
Whatever.
Yeah, I showed him the Blu-ray of it too, and he was impressed.
Rush Hour.
The Spiderwick
Spiderwick
I haven't seen this movie in years.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, did you guys hear me? I said Spiderwick Chronicles.
I used to own the video game of this movie. I really did.
I owned it on the Wii.
I owned it on 360. But I've seen the movie before.
I owned it for the PP.
You know what's funny, guys? That we're reviewing Spider-Man Chronicles a couple of weeks before the show, the Spider-Man Chronicles comes out. It's
how perfect.
Roku. When is
Perfect
it coming
Cell.
out?
I never saw it.
It will premiere on April 19th. So we're doing this before the show comes out. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Never seen the Spider-Man Chronicles.
And I'll be on
Wait, say April. Wait, what'd you say about April 19th?
You guys can't get rid of me.
Yeah, I can't get rid of you. But the Spider-Man Chronicles, there's a TV show of the TV show. There's a TV show of the Spider-Man Chronicles coming out on Roku channel on April 19th. So
I'll be going to the movies on April 19th.
But the thing is that we're doing the movie before the show comes out. It's fitting. We're doing the movie.
Yeah,
before
but
the show
like
comes out.
like I said, I'm just telling you right now. I'll be going to the movies on April 19th.
But yeah, what are you gonna go see?
Spy Family, Code White.
Oh, wait, this is the video game or is this the movie?
A movie.
Because the video game and the movie come out around the same time.
No, this is for this month. That for a movie. The video game comes out
It's
in
a
June.
movie. But Spider-Man Chronicles.
Oh, another thing. I forgot. I can finally tell you what time I will be going on vacation this month.
Okay.
April 22nd.
Okay. Oh, Mark Waters directed Spider-Man Chronicles?
Yes.
He
John
did.
Sayles wrote it? John
Yes.
Sayles? Him of all people, the director of Passion Fish? Him? Weird.
Yep.
That is weird. Doing a kids film and he's like an indie filmmaker? That is weird. Spy Family, the official game of the movie. But yeah,
You know what?
Pretty interesting.
There's a few things that you can say that make me laugh, and there's a few things you can say that can make me put my foot up your ass.
So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it because I haven't seen it in a very long time. So
I
I'm
saw
looking
it in
forward to
theaters, and
I
then
wanted to see
I
it in
bought
theaters. I
it.
never did. I think it came out like in February 2008.
And I read
It was
the
a 2008
books.
movie.
I read the
Oh,
books too.
I
Which
never read the book.
the movie adapts all, like pretty much
All the books. I read this
4
when I
of
heard.
the 5 books, more
So
or
it's
less.
Rome season 2, but if it was a movie. But yeah, Spider-Man Chronicles. I think it's like one of those family films that really got actually appreciated by critics. Funny enough. So yeah, we'll do that next week. So
Okay.
Jordy, take it away.
Well, folks, that's going to be it for this episode of the Popcorn Panel Podcast, episode 69.
69.
If you like this up, if you missed your chances in the live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever David.
Daniel.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I got
that one down too.
Gosh.
I was thinking about something else, but don't.
Write that down.
Maybe it was Danny or something, because after all, maybe that's Danny's real name. You know, Daniel probably. So.
Well, it's abbreviation of Danny. So the Danny's the abbreviation of, whatever. Anyway.
Daniel, yeah. But yeah, if you want now hit the notification bell so that way we'll be notified whenever the David 3000 Network does and upload a premiere or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for the Count Victor DeValle, the Saint Jared Ross, and the Conqueror William Braun, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider Jordy Scout, aka J Man's Legit. And with that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for Barry tomorrow. So, good night, everybody. Yeah.
So next week we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man Chronicles. Oh wait, I can't say Aboat anymore. I can't say that no more. I can't say I can't say I can't say Aboot. I can't say there's a bunch of other Canadian isms that I'm missing right now. The movie is very fresh in my mind. I can't remember any. There's no field hockey. We're not playing field hockey. We're not playing field hockey. We're not gonna kick the shit out of Trina Sinclair because after us being bullied by her. Anyway, Spider-Man Chronicles, and I'll say it again, the Barney's Great Adventure reaction from what I did with Ben is in the link in the description. Let's get that shit as high of votes. Let's make it a success for my channel. Let's make it like his Jordy's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot videos. Let's put it up to fucking 100,000 views. Let's fucking do that shit because it'll be the ultimate fuck you to Barney. It would be. So, bye-bye, everybody. Don't use your imagination because I'll go get you in your sleep. Good night.